and nothing can stop me. No. 'Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Yeah. Susceptible now before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Susceptible now before the moment flies. Yeah.
Shout out, shout out, shout out to all you guys that are here. Oh yeah, we got a good one tonight. We have a good one tonight. Andrea started this, and we're gonna finish this off. Shout out to all you guys. Let's get some music going. Shout out to all you guys that are here. This is Andrea and Andrea's Love Crossing Borders. Just in case you wanted to share that information with someone else, shout out to all you guys that are here. Tonight's topic is Andre hit the first 7. We're going to be doing the last 8. When it comes to foreign men, what is it that foreign women really think about us, especially Latinas? Oftentimes, Andre and I have found guys making the mistake of thinking that they can come to South America and just use the cookie cutter routine that they use back home in the States. And I'm here to tell you that that doesn't work. I'm going to say this again. I'm here to tell you that the cookie cutter mindset that we have back home in the States when it comes to dating women, it doesn't work all throughout South America. You got to come with a little different game than that. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about 8 things that South American women often say about us when we're not around, behind our backs. Some good things, some bad things. If it doesn't apply to you, let it go. Eat the meat, spit out the bones. But at the end of the day, gentlemen, we got a great topic tonight. Great topic tonight. Glad to see all you guys that are here. We got 15 in the building. Tomorrow night, we will be doing a recap on the Diddy trials. So tomorrow night, we'll be going over the Diddy trials. We'll be watching a video of the interview of one of his bodyguards, a very in-depth interview that Pierce Morgan just did a couple of hours ago. So we're going to look at that. And yeah, I mentioned this to you guys before. When Diddy was on the run, the feds don't waste any ink. And a lot of guys, I remember Angry Man said he's not going to jail. And I remember a lot of content creators saying Diddy's not going to jail. And I'm telling you, as a dude that did 10 years in the feds, Diddy's going to jail. Diddy is right now fighting for how long he gonna go to jail. I'm gonna say this again. Diddy is going to jail. He's just trying to figure out how long he gonna be up in there. That's where they are right now. That's what the cases are about. That's what bringing Casey up there. Think about it. Much of what he's being charged for has nothing to do with Casey in the sense of he's being charged for something that he did to her. Casey is just there to destroy his character. That's what she's there for. She's there just to destroy his character, to showcase, see, I told y'all he was crazy. Y'all saw the videos. Now y'all see how he is in real life. I told y'all that Diddy is crazy. We're going to be watching that videos, doing some of those videos tomorrow, guys. And why are we going to be doing that on this particular channel? Because what's going on with Diddy does have to do with how we behave ourselves as men, especially black men in other countries. If we can't act like we got some sense when we got money in our own country, when our money has a certain value in our own country, a lot of us men gonna continue to see ourselves in trouble when it comes to ladies in other countries, especially men of color. Your situation may not be to the extent of Diddy's, but we've got plenty of footage of dudes, black men with passports, acting a dang fool, including you white brothers. I'm talking to you white brothers too. American men with money, and your currency is worth more, and you have a Diddy mindset because your money is worth more. You go to other countries, you do something just as stupid as what Diddy is doing or has done back in the States. So we're going to be talking about P. Diddy and passports tomorrow. But as for today, we got a two-part topic. One part is going to be talking about the 8 things. It was 15 things. Andre did the first 7. We're going to talk about the 8 things that Latin women, especially in Colombia, say about us when we're not around. What are these women saying about us? Is it good? Is it bad? We're going to find out today. Also, we're going to look at Anton Daniels' video that they dropped yesterday when it comes to the world is getting tired of the angry black woman. The world is getting tired. A lot of stuff is getting played out now. The woke movement. Ain't nobody being moved by that. Black people playing victim. Ain't nobody being moved by that no more. No more. How many white people feel like, you know what? I'm sorry about what happened with my ancestors, but I'm not about to pay the price for what they did, because I'm a white dude that ain't got no money. Just like you might be a black dude that ain't got no money. I ain't gonna pay the price, pay the piper for what my granddaddy did. So a lot of white people are just like, they fed up. Like, listen, we could only hear y'all complain for so long. Y'all can only hear us complain for so long. That's getting played out. And the other thing that's played out is the angry black woman. Everybody getting tired of it. Black men getting tired of it. White women, even Karen, getting tired of dealing with Keisha. White men tired of dealing with that attitude at work. They tired of it. I really sound like I'm from the South. Tired, not tired, tired. They're tired of it. So we're gonna watch that. That's gonna be our part 2 tonight. Anton had a panel of all sisters, and he just told them, listen, the world is not going for this angry black woman routine anymore in 2025. People know that you don't like them. White men and white women know that you don't like them. Latin people know that you angry black women don't like them. Black men know that you angry black women don't like them. Guess what? Everybody tired of it, ladies. That attitude, that moody, that sassiness, don't nobody protect us. Ain't nobody got the black woman's back. That's played out. That's 2020. Ain't nobody trying to hear that no more. And black women are starting to hear everybody start to push back, including black men. Well, black men were the first ones to push back and say, we ain't trying to deal with it. And then when white women tried to bring them in with feminism, white women was like, oh, ain't know y'all was like that. Anytime white women tell black women that they ain't trying to deal with you, white women have always dealt with black women. Even white women like, girl, no, not with that attitude. Y'all going back over there. We thought y'all was gonna be acting all like that with feminism. Think about it. White women feminism was, we wanted equal rights. We wanted to equal this, equal that, blah, blah, blah. Black women feminism is, men ain't shit. We got degrees. Look at us. Did you ever see the white woman do that? Let me hear that. When it came to white feminism, did you ever hear the white woman say, look at all my degrees? No. What about the white woman talk about how much money she got in her bank account? Did she do that with her feminism? When she was out there being a feminist and ripping off her bras in 75 and in 78, when she was tearing off her bras and going for equal rights and equality, and she just was trying not to be molested at work, did she go out and say, because I got more degrees and I got a better? Did she do that? You ain't see the white woman ain't do that? Oh, a few. But when black women joined the feminist movement, It was all about look at me, look what I got. We can do it, you can do it. Even white women said anything you can do, we can do better. But they didn't even showcase it. They got promotions, kept it quiet. Became CEOs and COOs and CFOs, kind of kept it quiet. When have you saw the white woman's version of Waiting to Exhale? I'm waiting to see that one. Can we get a white woman doing Color Purple? What about a white woman, Precious? Oh, so as demonstrative throughout human history as many white men has been, and they've been demonstrative, white women ain't came out of no movie talk about some. Yeah, the white man has been beating me profusely. Ain't no white Color Purple. In other words, white women had their own version of feminism, and when they brought the sisters on, they thought the sisters would fall in suit, would fall in place. But white women didn't know that the angry black woman was coming on board. Not the traditional, not the nice, not the sweet sisters that every brother loves. Those angry black women came and joined feminism, and all hell broke loose. And now white women are like, y'all can go back over there, black women. Y'all can take y'all. We feminists, but we just want equality. We just want a fair break. We just want, a fair job wages. That's all we want. We just want to be able to walk down the street without any violence happening to us. All this that the black woman talking about, they coming out with movies and Another Color Purple. Did you think white women wanted that? Black women. Did you really think that white women was sitting around saying, yeah, we need y'all to make a Color Purple and some more Tyler Perry movies? Did Tyler Perry make any movies for white women saying white with a tanned white dude as the hero? Like he always have a light-skinned brother as the hero with the sisters. Did the white women come to Tyler Perry and ask him? They didn't. So he made all that money off the angry black woman, became a billionaire. What's my point in everything I'm saying? The part 2 that we're doing tonight, after we do the part 1 version, part 2 is the world is getting tired of the angry black women. And Anton Daniels did an excellent job breaking it down on these sisters, and we're going to watch the video tonight. But before we do that, we will be discussing, gentlemen, 8 things that Latinas in South America, they ain't feeling when it comes to us from the States. I know we as men from the States automatically, and from Europe, we automatically assume because we got dollars, everybody gonna be on our dick, right? Let's be real. We think everybody want us because we throw a few dollars, because it works like that in the States, right? Well, we're gonna hear from some Colombianas, and then we're gonna hear what I have to say based off of talking to Colombianas. We're going to hear from women from Argentina, women from Brazil. These women are going to tell about what they think about foreign men and what they think about their own men. Because one of the biggest mistakes I'm noticing that a lot of us make, we automatically assume if I get off the plane, I got a few dollars, I get every chick that I want. No. You get bottom feeders. I'm gonna say that again. I don't know why y'all think y'all get a different crop. You don't. If I plant corn, what am I going to get back? Corn. If I plant potatoes, what am I supposed to get back? Potatoes. If I plant and get off a plane and I give bottom feeders money, what am I going to get back? Bottom feeder behavior, bottom feeder results. I was sitting back today before I get ready to give the shout outs to you gentlemen. Glad you all are here. I was sitting back today. We were at a really nice restaurant at the Intercontinental Hotel, right? We were hanging on my man Gary and his wife. Shout out to them. Love that couple, right? Shout out to Indiana. And we had a waitress come up, very attractive young lady, and just sweet as she wanted to be. She was helping us out. And then I saw, as I walked outside, I saw in the Continental all these Latin women in business suits, and some of them were working there, and some of them were just visiting. And I'm seeing all these professional women, whether it be a waitress, or whether a woman that owns business, or whether a woman that was just coming downstairs from her room, or whether it was a woman behind the desk. I'm seeing all these women of different complexions, black women, machista women. I'm seeing all this, right? Mestizo? Hope I pronounced it correct. Meaning the white, right? Y'all don't say ish to none of them. None of them. Let a woman in South America have a 9 to 5. Y'all don't give them 2 seconds of y'all time. Why? Maybe because you're only gonna be here 5 days. Maybe you're gonna be here 10 days. I don't know. Thanks, T-Mac. I don't know. But because y'all in such a rush, y'all always run to the bottom feeders. When dudes like me, T-Mac, Jay Clyde, y'all be looking at us like, man, I want one just like y'all. I want she quality. I want one that's traditional. I want that's sweet. I need her to be funny. And she can drink agua dente with the best of them. You want all the stuff that we got, right? She can bachata. She can merengue with the best of them. She can salsa. You want all that. Then why you keep going after the bottom feeder chicks? Because they're beautiful? Because they could be with you all day long because they ain't got no job? They ain't got no job, Craig. They ain't got no job, Tommy. They ain't got no job. That's probably the number one thing that I notice about us men when we come to these other countries. We love unemployed, broke bitches. We love them. And any dude that try to tell me different, you lying. Most of the dudes that I see get off of planes in DR, whether you be in Thailand, whether you be in the Philippines, whether you be in Brazil, whether you be in Argentina, y'all love broke bitches. You love them. You love them. You would let a female halfway say she got a 9 to 5 and she got to go to work in the morning. You motherfuckers will shun her like the plague. And I see us do it all the time. But what's my point in saying all this? We have to come to a conclusion that if you're going to be that way, cool, but don't bitch about it. You're going to get those results, don't bitch about it. When you get drugged from a broke chick, don't bitch about it. When you walk right past a college professor in the mall. The chick that you see working in the mall every day for the last year, you left, came back, she's still working in that same store, and you ain't never said nothing to her. She been consistent with her little small job, her little career. What you do, you would take a broke bitch into that store and buy a broke bitch an outfit instead of saying hello to the fine chick that works in the store. I'm gonna say that again. Y'all would rather don't say anything to the chick that works in the store. You came to Medellin last year, went to the mall, saw that little cutie with the dimples. You ain't say nothing. You came back a year later. She's still working in that store. How do you know? Because you too busy taking a broke bitch to that same store and having her get an outfit from the cute chick with the dimples instead of your ass saying something to the cute chick with the dimples that work in the store. So don't tell me that y'all don't love no broke bitches. Majority of us go after broke women. Let me clear my la 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 la. Majority of us are going after broke bitches. Let's not act all brand new. Come on. Is this not a place of truth?
Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as a place of truth, yeah. Oh yeah.
Is this not a place of truth? I'm not attacking us. You notice I'm using the term plural. When I first came to Colombia, I had chicks that had money and I had a broke chick. And I realized I would rather be with, like I do in the States, I'd rather be with a chick that got some money. I'd rather be with a chick that one of my favorite things about Andrea when we first started dating, when I got to go to work. Cool, they gave me time to go hang out here, do this, do that when she was going to work. My chicks in Medellin, when I first came to Medellin, same thing. Oh my God, I'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock. Oh my God, I didn't know how late it was. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Andre, I gotta go. Baby, I'll see you later. I love that. I love a chick that's too busy to be with me my whole damn trip. I got excursions to do. I got restaurants to see. I got homeboys to hang out with. I got drinks to drink. I got museums to walk into. I ain't got no damn time to be having no female up under me all day. I'm only gonna be in that city 5 days. I don't need no chick up under me. I might want to go to a brothel or a strip club. Don't need a chick up under me all day. I need her to take her ass to work. I see her when she get off work. I done all type of dastardly shit while she was at work. Not y'all. Y'all need a broke bitch up under y'all 24/7. And then y'all had the audacity to try to introduce me to that broke bitch. She cute, dog, but it's 3:15 in the afternoon. Why you introduce me to? You introduced me to it. This is when Colombians at work. Why is your bitch off at 3:50? What, you work third shift? What? Oh, she broke, bitch. Oh, she ain't got no job, Tommy. Okay. She ain't got no job. Okay. Yeah, we got 50 people in the building. Shout out to you guys being here. Appreciate you, gentlemen. But like I said, we're going to talk about the 8 things. Like I said, I'm using the word plural, us. All of us have been there. And the reason why I say this, and I know some of you guys are like this. I got you. Before we even go to the super chats, I got you. Dre, you can't tell another man what to do with his money. I'm not. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Do whatever you want to do with your money. Do whatever you want to do with your time. This is just public. When you watch this channel, a lot of times it's just public service announcements. It's not judgment. It ain't, oh, he think he better than somebody. No, I don't. These are public. This is shit I wish somebody had some balls to tell me when I first started traveling to these countries in South America. I wish that somebody had the balls to open up their mouth and tell me, you deal with her, not her. Don't take her serious. Smash her, but don't take her serious. I wish it was somebody that opened up their damn mouth instead of kiki cat in my face all damn day. The whole time when my first 2 years of Colombia was nothing but let's drink, let's party, let's drink. That's all it was. Dudes wouldn't give me no advice on shit. Get a visa. Get an ID. Get you 2 or 3 chicks on your arsenal that's some real chicks. Get you some chicks that work. I had to discover all this shit myself with every dude from Ace to all the rest of you dudes. And I love my brother Ace, but Ace was showing me the party side. Why? Because he was on party mode. I was on party mode. So I know what it's like, guys. I know what it's like to be on party mode, but I'm gonna still tell you, there's still some advice that when you get ready to sit your ass down somewhere, somebody needs to show you that in advance. I wish somebody would have told me some stuff in advance when I was ready to sit my ass down somewhere. You see where I'm coming? I'm not saying get off your first flight. You got to be Mr. You the next pope, next in line to be pope. I'm not saying no shit like that. What I'm saying is, when you are ready to sit your ass down somewhere, don't sit your ass down with the broke bitch. Party with the broke chicks. Have fun with the broke chicks. But do not take their ass serious. Just because you've been fucking up for 3 years don't mean, okay. How many of y'all got women right now that was all that when you was in the hood, but you would not dare bring her ass? Now it's been like good 10, 15 years. You wouldn't bring her fine hood ass to the suburbs where you live right now, would you? You've been living in the suburbs, what, 15 years? That nice house? Nice house, ain't it? You out there barbecuing and shit, mowing your lawn. Got the garden out there. You got the landscapers coming out. That chick that you was with back in the day in the hood with her fine ass, you would not dare bring her ass to your neighborhood. I'm not saying something that's foreign to y'all. You know that there were some chicks that were good when you was on party mode in the States, when you was a college dude and you just smashing college chicks, and she was cool with that because she was into girls, and so you was doing your Diddy thing, right? You were Diddy and Cassie and bitches while you was in college, right? But once you became a Muslim, you wasn't bringing that chick from the hood to the temple with you. She wasn't going to the mosque. It's the same thing when I'm saying about down here in South America. Don't be upset if I mention, listen, have fun with your party girls, but don't get it fucked up. That's what I'm saying. That's why you dudes get drugged, because you get serious about the party girl. Well, that's one of the reasons. You get serious about the party girl, so she drug you 9 months later. That bitch shouldn't even been in your life 9 days later. You get me? She shouldn't have been in your life 9 fucking days later. How the fuck she still around to drug you 9 months later? I'm gonna tell y'all something else. We gonna get started early. Man, Andrea mentioned this every year, and y'all don't listen. As you notice now, it's not that many dudes getting drugged and robbed and deleted right now in Colombia. You notice that? What time of the year is it? It's May. I'm giving you an early heads up. I'm about to do these shout outs. Starting September, make your roster real thin. I'm telling you, starting September, Christmas in Colombia and most of South America starts in September. September 1st, they open up all the Christmas stores. September 1st is when the malls start putting everything together. They ain't the States. They ain't waiting till no damn November. September, hey T-Man, am I lying? September 1st. If you ever notice, every year, the major druggings and the major deletions happen after September. That bitch that's in your phone today, you gonna keep bullshitting around to September and watch September 5th, she drug your dumb ass. Don't act like didn't nobody tell you. Don't be going on Obi Land, talk about something. Obi Land, I need you to find a bitch. She done drug me, took my computer, my cell phone, my dignity, my pride. I just told you today. Every year it happens. Every year. It'll be like a little drugging here, a little drugging there. September 1st hit, all y'all ass getting drugged. All y'all ass getting drugged. All y'all ass getting deleted. The closer it gets to December, all y'all ass get drugged. It'll be the same bitch that's in your phone today. That's the funny part. It don't be a new bitch. It'll be a chick that's in your phone today. So when I say, brothers, September 1st, every year, make your roster a little thinner. If you got 20 bitches in your phone, you better make that motherfucker like 5 until February and shit. I'm gonna fuck with 5 in Colombia then. I'm gonna fuck with 5 in Brazil. Oh, they drugging just as fast in Brazil now. Don't be acting like Colombia's the only one. I'm serious, guys. Okay, y'all keep laughing at your boy, man. Fuck what Dre talking about. I'm trying to hook a brother up. Okay, if I'm lying, just go back, look at the stats for the last 3 years. 2024, from September to December. Look at how many dudes got drugged or died. 2023, September through December. Look how many guys got drugged in that window. September 2000. We've been telling y'all this for every year since 2019. We've been warning y'all, when September 1st come, whatever bitch you got in your phone, she better be tight and right. All the rest of them, they got to go. They got to go because they about to get you for Christmas money and New Year's money. Somebody got to pay them credit cards off, and it ain't gonna be them. It's gonna be you and your missing computer. That's who's gonna pay their credit cards off for Christmas. That's serious. Shout out to my man Black Nudie in the building, the Canadian boys.
He said, "Oh, Canada."
And Thelonious being here. He says support black male media. Yes, sir, kind sir. Thank you for being here. And Ellis is always here showing some love, man. Salute to you, kind sir. Salute to you as well. Let's get these shout outs in, man. Andre coming out the gate talking crazy talk. Talking crazy talk. Shout out to my man David Dice in the building. He said the family. Andre and Andrea, good evening, everyone. Everyone. Shout out to you guys. And shout out to again my man David. He said, I definitely had to watch part 1 again. He said, I'll have my paper and pen in hand. In hand. We're going to start off by watching a video what the ladies have to say about foreign men, black and white, and then want to hear what they have to say about their local men, about Latin men, and then we're going to go into the 8 things. And then part 2 of tonight's video is we're going to watch Anton Daniels talk to the ladies about how the world is starting to get tired of the angry black woman. Shout out to my man right there, homeboy in the building, the Detroit boys.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
Don't play with them 313ers. You know how we get. You know how we get. Shout out to you, brother, being here. And Dave, once again, showing the love. Let me scroll down a little further because we got T-Mac right here in the building. Shout out to you, my fellow, how can I put it? Colombian neighbor over there in Medellin. My man Jay Anderson, the great. Salute to you as well, kind sir. Say chat, Andre and Andrea, love crossing borders. He said, I'm on time today. Pray tell. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man Gary right there. We had lunch with my man Gary today. Straight out. Shout out to them Indiana, them Boilermakers out there, them Purdue boys in West Lafayette. Cornfields for life. Cornfields for life. Shout out to my man Gary. Good man. That's a good man right there. Got a lot of stories to tell. Gary was down here in Colombia in the 80s. He got his wife down here in the 80s. In the 80s, fellas. We talking about coming down here acting a fool. Think about think about ain't that many Americans down here? You the only dude down here? I know Gary was young, acting a damn fool down here in Colombia. Young, on his Peace Corps. Shh. I ain't going back to the States. I ain't going back. Shout out to Gary and his wonderful wife. Once again, Black Nubia in the building. FBAJ. Glad to see you here, brother. Peace and blessings to you too as well, brother. Peace and blessings to you. Let's scroll down. Quality Life Consultant. Shout out to you for being here, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Cheers, Coach Andre. Cheers to you guys as well as my man, the Meek are loved. Yes, sir. The Meek are loved. He said, "Peace, Andre, and everyone in the comments." For those that don't know the definition of the word meek, the definition of the word meek means to have power under control. It means that you want to slap a monk, but you keep it cool. That's why Jesus said Moses was the meekest of men. Moses had the power to tear everything up. Y'all sitting up here making gold gods, making gold calves. After God departed the Red Sea for us, I should slap y'all with this cane. But Moses was like, you know what? There's too many of these people. I could have let God just wipe them out, but I'm going to go ahead and be cool with it. I'm gonna be cool with it. That's what it means to be meek. It means to have the power to test something up, but you don't. You cool. So shout out to my man, the Meek are loved, who also says, he say, fuck that, someone has to pay. Someone has to pay. Seriously. Shout out to my man Timothy Bright, Avengers Assemble. Yes, sir. And my man Zay in the building. Shout out to Zay being in the building. Salute, Dre. Salute to you, kind sir, as well. Zay says, he says, still can't contribute on Cash App. But fire topic. Yeah, we got a great topic tonight, brother. Hey, it's from the heart. Hey, you know how we do, Zay. You know how we do. Hey, when you come down, buy me a beer. That's all. Just buy me a beer. I'm good. Shout out to you, brother. He said, there he is. Shout out to you. He said, white women just make domestic violence movies. Right. They make the best. At least they win in the end. See what I'm saying? At least they be like, you know what? He'd have whooped my ass just one too many times. And they started taking karate lessons and shit and be having knives around the house. So the next time he do something, she just cut him up and the movie end with him coming up missing somewhere. Like Gone Girl. At the end of Gone Girl, Ben Affleck was tame as can be. Yes, ma'am. No problem, ma'am. Sisters want to be victims all the way through the movie. I need no, mama. I need no. I ain't even see the New Color Purple. I ain't even see that mess, man. I was like, man, I'm about to waste my money on that on that trashy trash. You say, honestly, anyone really surprised anymore, fellas? The lovely sisters, as always, showing their behinds, acting out. I was looking at, I don't know if you guys saw the video that's out that's going viral of the sisters doing the graduation ceremony twerking. Like 200 sisters got up and just started twerking at the end of the graduation ceremony. It was the most embarrassing thing. I said, DeVry graduation ceremony class 2025. Shout out to DeVry and Everest. He said, made all that money off them dresses. Yep, Tyler Perry putting them dresses on and made $1 billion. Shout out to Ellis once again. And my man Kenny Peoples in the building. Appreciate you being here, Kenny. And my brother Abdullah. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Glad Abdullah is here in the building. He said white women didn't want color purple. Right. He said they wanted 50 Shades of Grey. That's right. If they want their man, hit me, you freaky man. Hit me. Shout out to my man. Ella says this. He said, next we're gonna see the twerk statue in Times Square. Watch a black women praise that one. Yes, sir. Literally and figuratively. That's so true. T-Mac said, I found my my Navis earring and necklace in my bedroom. I also found a hairbrush, and she told me that it was not. Oh, it wasn't hers. Dun dun dun. I just shrugged my shoulders. Hey, and she didn't even trip over it. Hey, I've been there before, dog. What can you do? You like, what is this? It's a condom wrapper. What you talking about, girl? Hey, at least you know I'm protecting myself. Now, if you don't get your ass back in that bed, girl, this is not mine. No, it's not. I got one right here for you. Let's get back in that bed, girl. My man, oh man, head minister Keneal. Hope I pronounced that correctly, brother. He said they had the burning bed in the 70s. That's true. You doing throwbacks on me. You doing throwbacks on me now. Yeah, white women, they liberation was the burning bed, and man, that was a good one, dude. Man, you got me on that one. It ain't too many times dudes do a flashback on me and catch me. That, hey, for those that didn't see the burning bed, you young heads that want to act a fool with women, go and watch the movie The Burning Bed. You think you got some control on women? Go on watch The Burning Bed, bro. Go on watch The Burning Bed. Watch The Burning Bed, then Fatal Attraction. Go, you young, you YNs, go and watch Burning Bed. Hey, you done took me back on that one, bro. You took me back on that one. The Burning Bed, shit. Wasn't no honey nunu, mama. Honey nunu. Thank you for letting us come from Africa, mama. Wasn't none of that like Color Purple. He got me on that one. He said The Burning Bed. Shout out to Jeff, my uncle, being in the building, just checking in. Yes, sir. Yes, that Burning Bed, man. With Farrah Fawcett. Yep. Oh man, he got me on that one. Shout out to DJ Intercontinental, being in the building. He said, "What, Dre? They don't like us just because of our passports?" No, that's not it. I'm not saying that. It's not that they don't like us. It's that we make assumptions about them. That's what tonight's episode is about. It's really about us not making assumptions about women in other countries, so we can meet the best ones. That's all that is. Shout out to all 52 people in the building. Click the like button. We like you. Make sure you like us too. He said, damn, some of these modern feminists might be right when they say that men intimidated by successful women. I don't think men are intimidated. A lot of times women use that. I've noticed over like the last 4 or 5 years, a lot of women who are successful or not often use the word that men are scared to approach, men are intimidated to approach. It's not about intimidation, it's about wisdom. Men realize if I say something to this chick, she gonna say something crazy. I'm gonna want to smack upside the head. Women don't realize men don't approach because we don't want to smack their ass upside the head. A lot of times women don't know. Listen, girl, the best thing for you is for me not to say nothing to you because you're gonna say something crazy and I don't want to do. You know how we talk to y'all? Hey, but no. Girl, I ain't saying nothing. Don't say nothing to I got a man. I'm gay. I got a girlfriend. And you be like, see, I really want to choke this bitch out. That's how we really, ladies, if y'all ever wonder if we be heartbroken or like, dang, it ain't take all that. No, we really want to snatch you up and just shake you real good. But we're meek. We keep our power under control. So we realize, oh, so you don't want us? Oh, we got to listen to that mouth? I got to listen to that mouth, but I can't choke you out legally. So therefore, let me go ahead over here to these Latin women. Let me go and walk over here to these Latin women. It ain't got nothing to do with us being scared of you, girl, because you got a few dollars. Hey, when I walk up on you, I can't tell the difference between you and the broke chick. When I first walk up on you, I see that you got a nice car and a broke chick will go broke paying for a nice car. So both of y'all trying to be fancy in your little baby Benz. You can afford it. She can't. And both y'all act like y'all miss it. So don't think that I'm initially intimidated. Dudes aren't intimidated. Dudes just, whatever, girl. Women don't realize you are replaceable, boo. You are replaceable. And most women don't realize this, that guys, let's be honest. In our lives, it might be maybe 10 or 15 we walk up on and we like, I want to really get to know this person. Man, she got that look that I like that I could keep for life. It might be 10 in a lifetime. The rest of them, the women just don't know. Girl, I walked up on you because I want to fuck your fine Asian ass. You a tall Asian woman with a fat ass in the United States. I ain't seen that often. I want to fuck you. Several times, but most women don't realize, ladies, y'all all ain't marriage material. Most of y'all just sex material. Most of y'all just, I hate to say it, maybe you marriage material to the next man. But as for most of us, we just see you like how you dress, how you behave, how you carry yourself. I like to fuck up for about a month and let her ass go. Most women we ain't walking up on like, wow, I can see, man, she cute. Let me really get to know her. She got that wifey mind. It's something about her. It might be 10 in your lifetime that you might walk up on like that. Most of them you walking up on because, man, I want to, you got fat ass. I'm gonna fuck that dog. Go on get a dog. Your boys be hyping you up. Go on get it, dog. You ain't trying to wife up every chick you walk up on, approach. So that's the intimidation part. When they be like, yo, y'all just intimidated. No, girl, you better be happy that we ain't walking up on you like we used to. Because most of us walking up on you, we gonna fuck you and break your heart. You better be happy you slid by me. You better be happy that you ducked my advances. A lot of women don't know. I done saved you from a lot of headache and a lot of heartache by not saying nothing to you. Because if I say something to you, you're going to come out them panties. And if you come out them panties, I'm going to kick you to the curb after about a month or two. And now you got a heartache. Now you're going to see Tyler Perry movies. Now you want a new Terry McMillan book because of all the shit I put you through, which I already knew I was going to put you through. That's another thing that women don't want to admit. Women don't want to admit we men know who is fuckable and who is somebody that we really want to get to know. It ain't that many that we want to get to know. If we walk up on 200 women in a year, at least 180 of them we just want to fuck. I don't know what men. Why y'all try to pretend like every woman y'all walked up on was wifey? Oh, am I the only? Oh, so I'm the only one that every woman I walked up on, most of them, I was just trying to fuck. Oh, all y'all had every female y'all walked up on, co-workers, chicks in college, high school chicks, chicks at the club, chicks in church, chicks at the temple, chicks at the mall. Oh, y'all walked up on all them chicks and y'all thought they as if they was wifey. Why y'all want to allow? This is a place of truth.
Oprah coming next.
This is a place of truth. Y'all know y'all was just as bad as me.
Place of truth.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
GT money in the building. And my man E-Man is in the building. Shout out to you. He said most Colombians work for this. Most guys don't even know that. Thank you very much, Ellis. Most Colombians work 6 days a week. Absolutely correct. And barely get paid. Absolutely correct. They don't have the same work labor laws as the U.S. Absolutely correct. So that means if you can see that chick every day, she ain't got shit. No, she ain't got a pot to piss in. I don't care how sexy she is. Dre, I don't give a fuck. Hey, don't be checking my money and don't be checking what bitch I got. Hey, I'm gonna say this and I mean this. I've been saying this for years. Be who you wanna be with. Just don't bitch about it when it go left. Don't be on Razor Ray talk about something I got drugged. Don't bitch about it. Ride it out. Be a fucking man about yours. Keep that, like y'all say in the States, keep that same energy. You want to be with a broke bitch? She robbed you of your shit. Keep that same energy. You want to be with a chick and your boy got deleted and you just so happen to survive? Keep that same energy. You always got to be the sponsor. She ain't never bought you shit. Man, shit. Andre, my first time here to this day. Man, in the first 6 months, Andre was buying me this, buying me that, buying me this, buying me that. Shit. Damn now, much of the cologne collection Andre purchased. Andre like, what shirt style do you want to wear? Because I want to change my wardrobe up. She said, well, what shirt style? So I said, okay, I want this. Oh, I'm gonna get that for you. Yo, bitch can't buy herself a shirt. Keep that same energy. Keep that same motherfucking energy. When everybody else got their decent women, like T-Mac. Let's say he came to Cali, or me and Andre is in Medellin, and we meet up with T-Mac and his girl, and then we hang out with J. Clyde and his girl. And don't nobody want to invite you and that bitch that you deal with. Keep that same energy. Because your girl is just some chick, some party chick. Keep that same energy. Ain't nobody telling you. Ain't nobody checking your money. Ain't nobody checking you about having your chick. Like I said, keep her. Have her. Enjoy her. But when that shit go left, keep that same motherfucking energy. Don't be on DC Rob and Razor Ray's crying or on other YouTubers' channels crying that your ass got drugged. You damn right you got drugged. Everybody knew you was gonna get drugged. You dudes that get drugged are like the gay dude that comes out. I just want to announce to the family that I am gay. Nigga, we've been knowing that since you was 4. What? How'd y'all know? Motherfucker, you are the choir director and the drummer in church. You ain't never had a female but female friends. You have been doing all our female cousins' hair since you was 12. How would you think we didn't think you was gay? That's how you dudes look that get with the beautiful bottom feeders. And y'all get drugged, and then everybody else supposed to pretend like we surprised. Negro, we know just We ain't never surprised. When you niggas get drugged, ain't nobody ever surprised. I got drugged. Really? When? Not her. For real? Oh, that's some bullshit. When she get you, dog, we pretend. But just like we knew that our cousins or our coworker was gay, or the choir director was gay, we knew that your bitch wasn't shit. But we wouldn't go check you about your woman, because we ain't go check another man about how he spend his money and how he sling his dick. Sling your dick your way, bro. Got you. We ain't mad at you. But don't be expecting us to act all surprised or sympathetic and shit when everybody knew that your bitch wasn't shit. Everybody knew. Everybody knew your bitch wasn't shit. You want to walk around like she was something special. No, she ain't. She ain't shit. She ain't shit. She ain't shit. She ain't shit. Everybody see it. I kid you not. Just like the gay dude, just like the gay cousin. Everybody see the gay cousin. Everybody knows. And he want to come out when he's 39. I don't have a roommate. He is my man. No kidding. Percy. That's your boyfriend. Why you ain't bring him to the family reunions? We've been knowing that y'all been a couple for the longest, bro. Stop it. How did y'all know? Nigga. Y'all always want to be acting all flabbergasted when y'all get drugged, and y'all be expecting the rest of us to act that way. No, nigga, she what? When? Well, when'd you meet her? 3 o'clock in the morning at a club, and you brought her back to your Airbnb, and she's a total stranger, and she invited her friend over who's a total stranger, and you let her make your drinks, and she drugged you in those drinks? No. Really? You lying. You gotta be lying. I can't believe that she did that. Not a total stranger in your Airbnb who brought another total stranger to your Airbnb, and you let both of them bitches make your drink, and you got drugged and was knocked out for 12 hours, and they took all your shit. Man, see, here we go. Here y'all go. Them damn Colombian women, them Brazilian women ain't shit. We ain't going back to Colombia. Nigga, keep that same fucking energy you had when you brought them strange bitches into your house. Talk about something. Oh, I didn't know. The fuck? What are you, the Rain Man or something? You only good for playing cards? You the Rain Man, huh? If ain't nobody counting cards, you don't know shit, huh? You just Dustin Hoffman like a motherfucker, just on the escalator, just standing on the escalator, you and Tom Cruise with a gray suit on. You don't know shit, huh? You just Tom Cruising and Dustin Hoffman in Medellin and shit. You only good for counting cards. Motherfuckers. Yeah, they be with they be like, who hurt? For real, seriously, man. That's serious, man. I'd be like, yeah, man. I'm like, what the fuck, dog? Oh, yeah. This Saturday's movie is going to be Coffee with Pam Grier and Dolomite. So we're going to be watching one of the first Dolomite movies, and we're going to be watching Pam Grier. We're going to be doing a double feature this Saturday, this Sabado, over on Rumble. He said, like Mama used to say, I'll snatch a knot out your ass for real. Ooh. I remember that one. I remember grandmama and mom and everybody else used to, boy, I snatch a knot on you. Yeah. Nope. Either hoe or wifey material. But seriously, man, them dudes be dudes be proud. Dudes be having they chicks that ain't shit and be proud. That's the part that get me. Just like the dude that be trying to, your cousin that try to act like he ain't gay, and everybody see his tendencies. Like, nigga, you gay, just be you. Ain't nobody in the family tripping. Ain't nobody disowned you or nothing. You wouldn't wait till you 42 to tell everybody that you gay. Okay, you know who did that shit? The Brat. Like when the Brat came out and talked about something, I'm gay and I got a girlfriend. Really, Brat? Really? No, Brat. Really? You're gay? Like everybody and their mama knew the Brat was gay way back in the day when she was doing songs about with Jermaine Dupri and she was a shorty. Little mama gay. She ain't no tomboy. That's gay. There's a difference between a tomboy and gay. That's she gay. And then she want to wait till she damn near 40 plus talking about something. I'm gay and I got a Brat. That is not a surprise, Brat. That is not a surprise. You could have said that shit when you were 13 and we'd have been like, all right. Ain't nobody disown you. We ain't stop buying your albums. We still see you in concert. I just saw the Brat in concert. Great show. But to pretend like she just telling us something we ain't know, like, what? Queen Latifah, hell yeah, Queen Latifah ain't surprised nobody. What no, Queen Latifah gay shit. My partner say the real Queen Latifah, he say, if you want to know the real Queen Latifah, he say they never show you in Hollywood except one time. He said, I'm gonna tell you the real Queen Latifah. He said, I know Queen Latifah. He said, you see Queen Latifah and Set It Off? That's her in real life. He said, all that other shit y'all see, that's not Queen Latifah. He said, Set It Off. He said, now don't get me wrong. She's a nice woman, down to earth, real cool. He said, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Queen Latifah in Set It Off is the real Queen Latifah. All them other movies, Showtime, and all them singing jazz albums, don't let them damn dresses fool y'all. That ain't Queen Latifah. He say, Set It Off, Queen Latifah. That's the real one, man. He say, he's talking about real life, off camera, just being herself. That's her with her girlfriend. Wasn't nobody tripping on it. We was still buying Queen. You and I, shit, we were still singing the songs and enjoying Queen Latifah being the queen. Her and Moni Love, little cute ass. And so when they want to come out and talk about I'm gay, bitch, we been know. George Michael, hell yeah, George Michael, Ricky, all these people want to come out and pretend like for all these years, yes, I'm 49 and I'm gay. Nigga, we been knowing. We've been knowing. It's very few gay people that come out that even Whitney Houston girlfriend came out. We were like, yeah. Having a husband and some kids do not mean that your ass ain't gay, Whitney. And it's the same thing with you dudes that be getting drugged in Medellin. Boy George didn't even hide his, man. Boy George is my dude because he didn't hide his shit. Boy George came straight out the gate. Come on, Camille. Had the brother with the harmonica. Yeah, Luther ain't had to hide that shit. I don't know why Luther was sitting to the day he died looking for a husband because he didn't want anybody else to know that he was gay. Luther, we already knew, man, that we singing The House Is Not a Home. It was not to no female. We already knew that. We already knew that, bruh. You could have been yourself, man. You could have been happy with your husband or your partner back then. And when nobody said shit, we'd have still been buying them albums and fucking chicks to your songs, dog. Luther ain't had to do all that lying. That man lied to us to the day he died. Wasn't nobody even tripping on that shit. Nobody was saying, man, Elton John didn't give a fuck. Elton John shout out to Elton John. Elton John gives no fucks. None. He said, I'm sitting around here. He said, listen, I'm white. I'm from the UK. I got a title. I'm Sir Elton John. And I got money. And I got these flamboyant clothes. Damn all y'all. And we still was rocking out with Elton John. Ain't nobody say, oh my God, he's gay. Ain't nobody go rock with Elton John. Shit. Man, I listen to some Elton John today. The hell y'all talking about? Freddie Jack, same thing. You are my lady. Come on, Freddie. We understand, dog. You everything I need. And we understand. Yeah, man. Everybody knew that about Luther. Like, why Luther lying like that, man? Shout out to my man Mondre in the building. Let's go to watch the first video. And then we're going to come back to the statements. Let me pull up the video. And this is going to be a short one. It's going to be a short one. Let me cancel this real quick. Hope everybody's having a great evening as well. Here we go.
¿Ido con un extranjero o no?
Sí.
¿Sí?
No, nunca.
There we go. Now he's asking them, do you mess with foreign men? Do you ladies date foreign men? That's what he's asking them right now. And we're going to see what these ladies have to say. Let me change the music up real quick. Okay, here we go.
¿Tú alguna vez has salido con un extranjero o no?
Sí.
¿Sí?
No, nunca. No, amorosamente no.
No.
He salido con puros locales.
No.
Me gustan los colombianos. Y sí es muy diferente de salir con un colombiano. Me parece que los colombianos son como más atentos, están más pendientes. Sí, los extranjeros son como más... Se preocupan más por ellos, no tanto como por la otra persona. Me parece.
See, they said you'll notice a trend that they among Latin women in South America. They say that the Colombian men are more, or Latin men in general, are more attentive, are more romantic, more touchy-feely, more sense of humor, more sexual, sensual.
A mí, en mi experiencia.
No, tampoco conozco muchos, pero nunca tampoco se me dio la oportunidad o nada.
Sí, de hecho estoy de novia con un americano.
No, nunca.
La verdad es que el impacto cultural nos causó bastantes discusiones, muchas veces. Es muy divertido igual, aprendí mucho inglés desde que estoy con él. Él aprendió bastante español.
So she dated an American dude. He took the time out to learn Spanish.
E eu creo que é o mais divertido que me ha passado em relações até agora.
Nunca tive oportunidade. Sempre namorei com brasileiros, então eu nunca tive nenhum contato com gringos.
So she said she just never had any contact with foreign men.
¿Cuáles crees que son las mayores diferencias entre los chicos de aquí y los chicos extranjeros?
La manera de acercarse, de chamullar, le decimos nosotros, o sea, de como empatizar, de hacerse los lindos, eso para mí es lo más distinto, o sea, ya el chat, el hablar por Instagram, el hablar por WhatsApp, ya es como que hablan distinto, o sea, tienen otro vocabulario y es medio raro.
Pero ¿cómo es diferente? ¿Cómo habla un chico extranjero en WhatsApp y cómo habla un chico argentino?
O sea, nosotros tenemos como nuestro propio lenguaje para chamullarnos y para invitarnos a salir y para decirnos que nos parece atractiva la otra persona, y siento que la gente extranjera es como que usa otro vocabulario, siento que es menos romántico, es más frío.
Okay.
You see how she said? She said that the difference between talking to us is the language, like a lot of guys are talking about. Make sure you get your language up, but also we speak more direct, more colder. We're more colder. We're not as romantic as the guys are. And I have to admit this. I have to admit this part, because a lot of times, once again, we have our economics to lean on. So they have to lean on their charm to get the ladies. They have to think about it. These dudes making $300 a month on this continent. They ain't balling like that. These dudes riding around on bikes. They ain't balling like that. The top restaurants, they ain't taking these chicks to these top restaurants. So they got to come with the charm, or they ain't gonna get no honey. They got to come with the right words, the right kissing, the public affection. That's why they have no problem with having a wife and 2 or 3 girlfriends, and the girlfriends play position. Because these dudes come with the charm. Same thing with our island brothers. Our island brothers, we know the island brothers ain't got money like us, not all of them. So the island brothers, they know I got to come with the charm. I got to come with the charm. And that's why the island brothers can basically just talk the woman out the panties. But we lean so much on our money that when we do converse with women, we come across a little bit more colder. We come across a little bit more colder.
Es un tipo de castellano que es correcto, pero no es como ustedes hablan.
Claro, es muy correcto, pero es muy frío. O sea, como que le falta un poco de endulzante, me parece. Un poco de como más picanteo, más divertido. Son demasiado cortos, correctos, como muy estructurados, muy formal. Generalmente muy formal.
So they say that we speak extremely formal to the women compared to the local men. Let's continue on.
¿Cuáles son las mayores diferencias entre los chicos extranjeros y los chicos argentinos?
Yo creo que los chicos argentinos pueden llegar a tener un poco más de confianza que el resto. Porque, no sé, al ser tan chamulleros, por ahí ven qué onda la situación y se mandan. Los otros capaz que no tanto.
El hecho de que son muy caballeros, te regalan rosas, te abren la puerta del auto. Por ahí eso de dividir la cuenta no pasa, te pagan todo, dependiendo.
Now, this is the one that is with the foreigner. She says that we are more, she's saying that we're more romantic. She said that we're more fun. She also said that we open up the car doors. She said we aren't as much on 50-50 in South America. We ain't got no problem with paying all the bills. Why? Because we got, dude, you guys don't realize when you get off the plane, you make probably 10 times as much as the average Colombian dude. So you ain't got no problem paying $600, $700 for rent for apartment, right? So she says, I don't know what these other bitches talking about, but I ain't got to do no 50-50. And my foreign man opens up the door for me. And earlier in the video, she said that he's fun.
No igual con qué país salís, con qué.
La onda, la forma de hablar, los chistes internos que tiene un argentino con otro argentino, el chamullo es diferente. Eso.
Capaz.
Once again, we keep hearing the same term comes up, charm. Most American men or European men, they're saying that we don't have the charm that the local men have. We don't come across as charming. Few of us do, but they say that most of us don't. But like I said before, most they ain't got shit else to offer. Let's be real with a lot of Latin dudes, man. With the average Latin dude. There are a lot of dudes in South America that got money, but not the average Latin dude. Them motherfuckers Latin dudes in South America are kind of like the broke dudes in the States. They gotta fuck good. They broke. If they don't fuck good, they ain't gonna have no couch to sleep on. So they gotta smash whoever they can get. They gotta come with the charm. Broke dudes in the States gotta come like that. They ain't got nothing else to offer. Same thing in other countries where you find that these dudes are only gonna make it $300 a month. They gotta come with the charm. They gotta come with the lies like, baby, you're gonna be the one for all eternity. The other thing is, we foreigners, we're time focused. Girl, I ain't got no time to kiss your ass. We're gonna fuck away. You see how fast we move? To where the locals are like, they move fast, but they don't move as fast as we do. We like, girl, I'm here for 4 days. I'm trying to fuck. What's up? So we do come, we kind of like time focused as foreigners. It is what it is. Let's go back.
Es el tacto, porque siento que los argentinos somos más lanzados. O sea, no sé, nos saludamos con un beso en el cachete. Y en Estados Unidos como que se dicen hola, son más fríos. Entonces siento que capaz.
Okay, let me go back and see what she said again. She said in Argentina, we talk with a kiss on the cheek.
Beso en el cachete y en Estados Unidos como que se dicen hola, son más fríos. Entonces siento que capaz los chicos argentinos son más lanzados.
This is a video for my Latina girlies that want to date European men. I know you've seen those videos on TikTok of a relationship between a Latina and a European man, and it looks all fun, dandy, romantic, etc. Now, I'm living in Europe, and I've lived in Europe for almost 3 years. I've traveled to 25 plus European countries, and I do have a European boyfriend that I met in Budapest. And women often ask me what it's like to date European men or date outside of my ethnicity, outside of my race, etc. Now, I don't have a lot of experience dating Latino men because I've only had one previous boyfriend to my current relationship. So I don't have a lot of experience dating Latino men. Maybe I went on a date with one, but I have not been in any type of relationship with a Latino man. But of course, I've been approached by quite a lot of Latino men. I'm Mexican, so obviously they're more likely to come to me. And I have gotten date requests from Latino men. And my father's a Latino man. I'm surrounded by Latino men in general. So I know how they are. Now, when it comes to dating European men, the country that they are from in Europe does matter. So when you say, I want to date a European man, you have to clarify from which country, because a Spanish man will be very different to a Russian man. Let me tell you that. Western Europe, Central Europe, and Eastern Europe have completely different customs, traditions, and basically dating standards and dating customs. Western European men tend to be more liberal in the sense of dating, meaning the whole traditional courting a woman, being a provider, paying for mostly everything is not super common in those countries. And one, I'm not saying that's a negative thing. That is just how they are, and the women accept it because that's how they were raised, that's what they know, and they view those type of relationships as normal.
If you're a black guy who prefers more Latina or maybe even white women, here's how you can start attracting more of them. Step one, you have to de-niche yourself. What this means is basically becoming more universally appealing. From a hairstyle perspective, that means you probably have to get rid of the dreads. Dreads are usually only preferred by black women or people heavily within the black culture.
That's a good
point. Now, cornrows or even two-strand twists tend to have a little bit more universal appeal. Overall, you're going to go a lot further if you have a more universal sort of haircut. So that means either a low Caesar cut with waves, maybe a small afro, the curly top, a mid fade, something like that. Step two, you can be from the hood, but don't act like you're from the hood, because you are what you attract. If you act like you're from the hood and you refuse to speak properly and refuse to pull up your pants, you're only going to attract women who are into that look, and that tends to only be other hood women. This might be quite obvious, but also learn Spanish if you have the time. I've yet seen a black guy who knew Spanish fluently and who didn't attract Latinas from the sole fact that they could speak Spanish. Even if it's just a little bit, poquito mamacita, it can go a long way.
Now that, even with my trash Spanish, that is true. Even just putting in the effort of Spanish, that is 100% true.
Lastly, you have to move to an area to where it is more diverse. If you're in a highly black population, but not a lot of diversity, not a lot of white people, not a lot of Latinas, Hispanics, and for that reason, you're going to limit yourself. Move to more diverse areas with a lot of culture.
¿Qué hombres prefieres, los blancos o los negros?
Yo te voy a ser sincera. Yo dije que yo nunca iba a estar con un negro y después que lo probé, lo único blanco que me como es el arroz.
¿El arroz?
Hoy día vamos a aprender a hablar español. How do you say makeup?
Maquillaje.
Say I'm going to the store. You know
Ya
this.
voy a la tienda.
Yo voy a la tienda.
Well, I'm going now.
I am hungry.
Yo tengo hambre.
I need to use the bathroom.
Yo necesito poder al baño.
No, yo necesito ir al baño.
Yeah. You just said I need to use.
El Baño. Hey, T-Mac, all that was she telling him the whole sentence? No. Is it just me? No, I don't know nobody that says the whole sentence, show me where the bathroom is, tell me where the bathroom is. You just abang aqui? Where's the bathroom? Or if you with somebody, abang, and you just say it and let them know where you about to head to the bathroom. Nobody's putting a whole. Shout out to Bobby Coltrane. Is it just me, guys? I hear a lot of like nobody says really in Cali. Let's put it like this. Nobody says buenos dias, except for older people. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Older people say that. Everybody else is just buenas, and that's just the wrap up of everything. No matter what time of the day it is, buenas. And you walk past somebody, you speak buenas. You know, if I'm walking past an older woman, buenos dias or buenas tardes. Yeah, banyo. That's it. You in a restaurant, you ask them, banyo? And that's it. Nobody's putting that whole sentence there. Maybe they do it like that in Mexico, but most of the time I don't hear yo. Start a sentence. Yeah, nobody says I. They just get to the point. Yeah. Shout out to my man being, and shout out to Rick being here as well. Yeah, baño por favor. Yeah, gotta put the por favor on there. Andrea has got me used to saying that. Because she says please to every. Andrea, make sure she says please, and she always, when she's leaving, hasta luego to everybody. I mean, to the cooks, the person in the back in the kitchen, everybody got to hear Andrea, and they all respond. Everybody responds when Andrea says hasta luego, and she'll say it loud enough, and everybody in the restaurant that's working every time. I mean, every time. Everybody stops and says goodbye because that's how you're supposed to do it. Be respectful. So now I do it. Let's go back to the video.
What do you prefer more and why? White guys or black guys? Like, what's your type? What do you generally go for? White guys or black guys?
I go for black guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I go for Hispanic men.
Hispanic men?
Yeah, because I'm Hispanic and I can't see myself dating someone outside of my culture.
So white guys and black guys are out of it.
But like, I don't know, like if you were down enough to know Spanish, then that's a different story.
So if they're white.
Now notice what she said. Now you can tell this is a female from the States, because if she wasn't from the States, she wouldn't have made that statement of I go for Spanish men. First of all, she would have known if she was out of the States that there is more than one form of Latin in hue. Second thing is I don't know anybody that's Spanish anybody. No, I do. Does anybody use it? I'm trying to think. Does anybody in South America use the term Spanish? Like, I want a Spanish woman. No, I think in South America it's either Latinx or Latin. Does anybody, correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't heard anybody say that. Like, I'm Spanish. No, they say I'm Latin. Or Latinx. Yeah, I've never heard somebody. So this young lady has to be from the States. She has to be from the States, because she doesn't realize that there's that because if she was in South America, she would have never made that statement, because she would have automatically known that or acknowledged that Latin comes in every color, every hue. So to sit back and say, well, I only deal with Spanish guys. So are you with black guys or not? What do you mean by that? Because you have Afro Latinos and Afro Latinas as well. So, but you could tell this was or Latina, right? I've never heard somebody say I'm Spanish. Only in Spain. Absolutely correct, Rico. Only referring to people in Spain that are descendants from Spain. Absolutely. Absolutely.
White or black, but they know Spanish. Is that like?
If they were down, yeah, like if they learned a whole language for me, like then that's a different story.
Here.
Rating Latino men, but with
Here we
other
go.
amigas.
Y'all got here to listen to a bunch of Latino women rating Latino men.
We can get different perspectives. I'm gonna start with Mexican men because a lot of people was asking me. I give Mexican 8 out of 10. I say 9 out of 10.
It's a 2 out of 10 for me. Sorry.
No, I think I'm with an 8 out of 10 too.
Ooh.
And I've never dated Mexican men. 6.
Venezuelan men. I give Venezuelans. Never dated a Venezuelan, but I'm basically Venezuelan. So I'm gonna give them a 7 out of 10.
I've never dated them either, to be honest. But they're cute, so 6.
I'll take a Venezuelan woman.
Due to the trauma of my uncles, -10 because son super mujeriegos y machistas.
Never dated Venezuelan men, but they're pretty cute, so 7.
Not them going by the cuteness. Marica, brasileros. Uf. No sé, pero están buenos. O sea, los que yo conozco, I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 y tráeme 2. Brasileros.
Oh. I've never dated them, but they are very cute too, so 7.
I don't know, but the women are beautiful.
We're gonna redo some of the ones that I already did just because we have new perspectives here. Colombian men, I give them an 8 out of 10. I stand on my 8 out of 10.
I've never dated one, but if they're anything like DG, 10 out of 10. I want to give them a 10, but they're trouble, so 0.
I was with one for 7 years, and I gotta give him. I gotta give him a 1.5.
And the most controversial one, Dominican man.
I with a Colombian dude for 7 years though. I'm giving him a 1.5. Yeah, but you rolled out that 7 years with my man too.
Still give him a 0 out of 10. I'm so sorry.
2.
Many can get low.
Trouble, never dated one, but 0.
-5. Dominican, I can say that.
¿Tú alguna vez has salido con un extranjero o no?
Sí.
Okay, so we're done with the video. Like I said, that was short. That was real short. Part 2 is we're going to look at what Anton Daniels and a panel full of women had to say when it comes to Anton letting black women know that everybody is getting pretty tired of the angry black woman routine and what the response was. So that'll be a part 2 in a few moments, but we're going to go over this, what the ladies had to say. Some of the ladies said that they only deal with the local men because local men that are relatable. That's the same thing that sisters say about us in the States. Why they deal with brothers, one of the reasons is because a brother is relatable. They can relate to them. So I can understand what a lot of women in Medellin and Argentina were saying about, well, I only want to date my type. I've got Colombian friends in the States. They only date Colombian men in the States. So even though they have exposure to all these other different cultures, they still only date Colombian men. And I mean, even if the men are no good, they will only date a Colombian man. The dude can be trashy, he can be cheating, he can be a liar, he can be but they are faithful. That's one thing about Colombian women. They are basically faithful to their culture. Number 2 reason, it doesn't matter if you're a black foreigner or a white foreigner. The number 2 thing is the language barrier. Once you get past that language barrier, that opens up doors like crazy. You got the pick of the litter. A lot of you guys don't realize you literally have the pick of the litter, the better your Spanish gets. Let me put it like this. Some of y'all wouldn't even be fucking with that bottom feeder chick, that beautiful one, that broke chick that we were talking about earlier, if your ass knew Spanish. You wouldn't give chicks like that half of your time. You know that you only deal with her because your Spanish is trash and she's sexy. You got a few dollars in your pocket. She's sexy, so you tolerate her bullshit. But if you knew Spanish, you knew that you could keep a lot more money in your pocket, and all you had to do was use your charm, and you wouldn't be dealing with them knucklehead chicks that you deal with because your Spanish is trash. You know it. You ain't got to lie to me, Craig. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. I already know. A lot of dudes deal with the beautiful bottom feeders because their Spanish is trash. But if your Spanish got better, you would start to be able to communicate with a different level of woman on a regular basis. And them trash chicks, you wouldn't give 2 seconds of your time. And you know that. And you would keep more money in your pocket because you wouldn't think that you could use money to coerce them. A lot of dudes got to use money because they can't use the natural charm that they have at home. Why? Because there's a language barrier. That's your number 2. So number 1 was women like to be, for the most part, with their own culture, no matter what race, even women in the States. Numero 2 is that it's the language barrier. That's what the women kept saying. The third thing is that we are colder. I'm gonna say this again, piggybacking off of what the Latin lady said. We are American men and European men. We are colder. We don't approach with a kiss on the cheek. I approach everybody with a kiss on the cheek now, but that's habit now. That's just out of habit. That's just out of just straight habit now. It's no big deal. A lot of times a woman wants to get to know you, but you can't put the charm on. A lot of guys that are from the States, we ain't touchy-feely. We don't like to be touched like that, and we ain't touching no females like that. One thing I had to realize, if you're going to be with Andrea, Negro, you better be touchy-feely. You can't be with a Latin woman and not, I'm talking about in public and in private. You cannot be with a Latin woman and not be touching. You got to be a dude that's hugging, kissing, caressing, kiss on the forehead, caressing her hair, scratching her back, whatever, dude. They are very touchy, grabbing her from the waist, from the back, just talking your shit, dude. You got to. I've been married for 6 years, been with my wife 7 years, and I'm telling you, I still gotta act like we just dating. This is South America. Your ass cannot put half the reason why you getting cheated on by a broke dude in Colombia is because that dude he shows affection, and that's romantic to them. You just spending money in drinks, and that's cool. She think that's fun. But the day-to-day her, she used to be in touch with affection and care, and it's just like that, bruh. It's just like that. T-Mac says this. He say, Latin women don't get offended if you act playful in Colombia. That is so true. He say, you can make a comment about nice body part and they won't get offended. Bruh, they don't. They don't. Man, I be sitting up here at Andrea's family events, and they will sit around all night long just cracking sex jokes. You be looking like, clench my pearls. No, grandma didn't say that. Yeah, grandma did say that. If you, I mean, guys, if you think that coming to Colombia or Brazil and you could just throw a few dollars in the air and you're gonna find your keeper, no, you're gonna find somebody that's gonna help you spend some money. That don't make her a keeper. That's just gonna make her an opportunist. She ain't stupid. Oh, sure, I'll go out to dinner with you. Sure, I'll go paragliding with you. Sure, I'll go to the salsa club with you. Sure, she's not gonna turn that down, but that doesn't mean that you won her over. You just got somebody to hang out with. You don't touch her. You don't dance. You're not romantic. You gotta come on, man. So you don't speak Spanish? No. You don't bachata? No. You don't merengue? No. No cumbia? No. No salsa? No. But you coming to South America. You don't kiss on the cheek when you meet them automatically. I don't care if she's a stranger. No kissing on, so you don't kiss. No holding hands. No laughing, no cracking, no jokes. It ain't the state. She's not like T-Mac said, she's not gonna get offended when you tell her she got a fat ass. She's not going, oh, why'd you talk to me like that? You don't do none of this, but you want to come down to these countries, but you don't want to do nothing but pull your wallet out. They're like, cool. They like, pull it out. But if you don't meet nobody serious, don't be surprised. You're just going to meet somebody that's an opportunist. Let's look at the rest of the list as well. Andrea stopped at number 7. I'm going to go to number 8. Many foreign men. This is what they say about us. Many foreign men try to buy love. Some men think that money or gifts will win her heart, but many women in South America are turned off by that over time. Over time, that's what makes it so easy for you guys to get cheated on. I'm gonna say this again. That's what makes it so easy for a lot of us to get cheated on, because we lean on our money too much. We don't lean on our money that much when it comes to females in the States. We don't even like that. I'm gonna say that again. We don't even like the fact that women in the States expect us to lean on our money, don't they? They expect us to be 6 figures and 6-packs. Shout out to my man Richie Mack. 6 figures, 6-packs, and 6 all that, right? But then when we get to other countries, we do the exact opposite and we lean on our money when you don't need to. You're expected to in the States. You don't need to in other countries, such as Thailand. Quality women are not looking for you to only come with money. If you come only with money, that's what you're going to come across no matter what country you go to, opportunists. They're not dumb. They're not gonna tell you, put your wallet in your pocket, foreigner. No, they're gonna tell you, okay, dumbass. And then you wonder why she got a dude that ain't got half your money and she madly in love with them, because they are more affectionate. If you're gonna be with Latin women, you're gonna have to realize they are very touchy, feely, affectionate. Yes, I think T-Mac or somebody said they expect you to say amor in 2 seconds. Dude, do you know how many times I say amor? I say it. I'm married. You say it to the waitress. Amor is not something I'm like, oh man, Andre here. I shouldn't say amor. Bullshit. I be hearing females call a dog amor, dog. It just means honey or love or sweetie, or that's all it means. It's not all as deep as we make it in the States. And so we think it's got to be a special moment to say amor. No, dude. I like I said, my man said, they expect you to say amor in the second sentence. You damn right they do. You better step your game up, fellas, or you're going to be going broke trying to keep these South American women happy. I'm going to say that again. Your ass going to go broke trying to cater to your lack here in South America. Whatever it is you lack, Spanish, dancing, charm, whatever it is you lack, and you trying to use money to compensate. I'm not trying to tell you how to spend your money, but I'm gonna tell you, your ass gonna go broke fucking around when all you had to do was get you a Spanish tutor. Go to salsa classes. Y'all always want to come down here the first trip and think y'all about to meet y'all wife. No, you ain't. Stop acting like that. Just come down and have fun. Meet people. Get to know the communities. Just hang out. You are not going to meet your wife on the first trip, and the first female that you meet or have sex with is not wifey. Stop acting like it. It's rare that the first person that somebody meets in any part of the world, that's wifey. That's rare. So stop overspending, brothers. They like you, they're into you, but dude, that spending, that shit grows thin, fast, and I mean fast. That shit grows thin fast, and now she's cheating. And she's cheating on you with a dude they got half your money. Number 9, the other thing that women say in South America about foreign men treat our country like playgrounds only. Women dislike how some men treat our countries like parties, but avoid responsibilities. These women say we offer more than parties and sex. No matter what country you go to, women do feel that. There is a pool of party women, yes, in every country. But not most women are party women. If Brazil was the way that y'all describe Brazil, Brazil wouldn't get no work done. The way y'all describe Brazil, they stay on the beach all day. Ain't nobody working in all them damn office buildings. Ain't nobody working in the stores. Ain't nobody working in the hospitals. Ain't no attorneys on their job. Ain't no school teachers in the classrooms. No police force. No female teachers or instructors. No female business owners. The way y'all describe Brazil, everybody on the beach all day. Ain't nobody working. All these buildings are empty. All these homes, from city to city, are empty. Everybody on the beach 24 hours a day, the way that y'all describe Brazil. And then it takes dudes going there to find out on their own, man, them niggas lied to me. I watched their YouTube channels and they made it seem like everybody in Brazil's at the beach all day and with nobody at work. That's how y'all sell it. Same thing with Colombia. Y'all sell it like Colombia, like every day, all day. Soon as you get, it's females lined up at the airport waiting for your ass to get off the plane. Ain't nobody working. Ain't no jobs getting done. Ain't nobody getting hired. Bullshit. Most women in Colombia ain't got no time to be partying with your ass just because you on vacation. And that enters the broke bitch that y'all love to get. Y'all treat these people's countries like it's a playground, and it's not. Just like our country is not a playground. No matter how famous Las Vegas is, no matter how famous New York is, or Miami is, or LA is, we all know most of America is not the fucking playground. Wyoming, Kansas, Indiana. We know that most of America is regular, everyday American citizens. We got to go to work. We got responsibilities. We ain't got no time to be at no damn Disney all damn day. If somebody looked at our country like that, we'd be looking at them like they crazy. Then why do y'all look at Colombians and Brazilians when they tell you, wait a minute, it's only a small amount of pay for play. It's a small amount of party girls. Most of us got work to do. Most of us in school. And y'all would tell Colombian women, no, all y'all hoes, all y'all selling. No. The pool is not as big as y'all think. The money that y'all spend is a lot. Last year, y'all spent $16 billion on pay for play. Did I stutter? Last year, y'all spent $16 billion buying pussy in Colombia alone. You some horny, desperate motherfuckers, I swear. 16 billion on some pussy? But even with all that money spent, most women in South America are not party girls or pay for play. And once you come to that conclusion, now you can say, okay, now I can. You know who discovers that? the brother that starts the journey of learning Spanish or learning Portuguese. The more you start to learn, the more you start to realize, oh shit, I thought everybody was a party girl. Of course, you don't know the language. You think everybody's on party mode all day long. No, Colombians and Brazilians party on the weekend when they off work, but they ain't partying all goddamn day. You the one on vacation. Some of you guys come down here. Yeah, 16 billion. No, with a B. 16 million. 16 billion. You motherfuckers spent $16 billion last year on some pussy in one country. I'm like, you horny motherfucker. Man, I looked up that stat, man. I had to look that shit up twice. No, this can't be real. $16 billion on bitches. Billion. Y'all better not be talking about y'all broke, can't give your boy a super chat. Don't be talking about y'all can't give your boy a super chat. Shout out to Richie Mack in the building. He said, keep cooking, coach. He said, you got the nerve to be talking about Spanish speaking and your Spanish is suspect. Yes, it is, bruh. Yes, it is. And even the littlest bit of Spanish, that Espanol that I know, soy hablar. It still opens up doors for me to understand the culture way more than if I knew nothing at all. Because when you know nothing at all, you make assumptions. And some of y'all Spanish is only good for meeting women too. That's another mistake that we make. Your Spanish is, you only know enough lines to walk up on a female, ask her what her name is, where she from, blah, blah, blah. And that's your Spanish ends right there. Don't do that. All these cities, you can go to ChatGPT or you can go online and you can Google. All these cities have private Spanish teachers that while you're there, you can have a teacher come directly to your spot and start helping you out with your Espanol every time you come to town. Every time you come to town. You got to pick up something, man. Yeah, he said, shout out to YouTube and is a habit. He said, learning Portuguese, it's true. A little bit goes a long way. Just a little bit. Yeah, Gypsy, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm like, you pussy buying motherfuckers. I'm like, damn. $16 billion? Now, I knew Colombia ranked in like the top 5, top 10 countries to come buy some pussy, but I didn't know it was that much money being made. That put pussy buying in the top 5 economies in Colombia. Like, I think it's petroleum and natural gas number 1. The flower industry number 2. Number 3, cafe. I think like number 4, pay for play got to be like number 4. After that is the auto industry. And I forget what the other one's underneath, but damn. He said, Andre, can you imagine if us, nope. I'm going to say nope. I ain't even read the rest yet. Can you imagine if us brothers got together? We can end it right there. The sisters already doing it. I've been seeing sisters coming down here buying property like crazy. Can you imagine? No, I'm not John Lennon. This is one thing I can't imagine. Us men coming together. I ain't even got to read the rest. Us men coming together. I can't imagine no shit like that. Hell no. My head will explode. My mind would just go bonkers. Black men actually coming to other countries, not just buying pussy, but coming together and actually doing something economic. What? Instead of 5 brothers over here coming together, or maybe 1 brother right here, maybe 2 brothers like that, because that's what we're getting in DR. You get like 5 brothers come together and they'll do an investment. And then you may have 1 brother here, 1 brother there, 1 brother here, then there's 2 brothers here, 2 brothers there, there's 4 brothers there, there's 3. 3, 2, 5, 1. 3, 2, 5, 1, 1, 1. That's how we've been doing it. I ain't even finished reading the rest of it, brother. Together with $16 billion. That's our money, not the women's money, us. And buy properties and businesses, power that we could have in America. Brother, I am with you. But the first part of your sentence already answered it. No, I can't even imagine it. And the sad part is, neither can most of us. Like I said, here in Colombia, I see guys come down like in pockets, like a pocket of 5 dudes, or maybe 2 dudes, maybe 1 dude, and then there'll be another pocket of 4 dudes that'll come down, but it's never like a real investment group. Where we got an investment group of like 10, 15 dudes come together and we just, let's invest here. Let's buy 2 Airbnbs in this city. Let's buy a couple of them in that city. Let's buy a couple of businesses in it. No. I would love to be able to see that. He said Dre is crushing with the Beatles. Yeah, I had to hit him with the John Lennon, man. Can you imagine? Seriously. He said, I guess it's a fantasy. Yup. Like, guy is just a fantasy. Yeah, 16 billion could buy a lot of Spanish. Shit. Seriously, man. Shout out to my man Gypsy. He said, keep up the good work, brother Andre. Appreciate you, brother. I really do. Make sure you guys hang around for the next video. We'll go to the next video. I'm just going to go to number 10. And then me and Andre will go over the rest of them this weekend, this Sunday. Because I really want to get to this video with Anton Daniels that he did yesterday when it comes to the angry black woman. Meek says this. He said, you're right, brother. Can't even get together to buy a brick. street nonsense. He said, let alone properties and businesses. That's so true. We should have way more than what we have, including me. I'm laying some foundations for this up and coming year. Andre and I have already talked to some banks, so we're looking pretty good. But yeah, man. So next year, I gotta I gotta have Spanish. I don't have a choice. My citizenship comes up next year. So I have to. I gotta know Spanish. I gotta know the national anthem. And we're eligible for certain business loans when it comes to property. So now we're going to be looking for some properties to acquire. So next year, for the rest of this year, I don't have a choice, man. Because I can't wait to get my second passport. I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially the way the state's looking. Take that. Okay, let's get ready to go to the Anton Daniels video. Well, I got one more to go. I'll save it for Sunday. Because I want to get to this one.
It's gonna bother you. We don't want to hear.
No, nunca.
Amorosamente no.
We take this one remove from the stage and put this one. Now, this was last night.
You got it home.
And we don't want to hear about how many.
This is Anton Daniels. Talked to a full panel of the ladies, and the topic was about how the world is starting to get tired of black women hollering victim and black women doing the angry black woman routine. People are starting to get fed up. Black people, white people, Latin people, that being sassy and that being mouthy, but you expecting everybody to see you as humble and feminine. You can't be mouthy with a bad attitude, never smile, never say thank you, always got to be in the mood, but then you want to say you're feminine also, or you want to use the excuse, well, I have to be like that. This is the part that gets me about the angry black woman. Y'all ready? Here we go. The part that gets me the most about the angry black woman. Black women in the United States don't realize the same expectations of parenting, in many cases, single parenting, going to work, sometimes 6 or 7 days a week, going to school, all the same expectations and pressures of being a woman globally, whether it be in Asia, whether it be in parts of Africa, women are going through. Here's the kicker. How come Asian women can go through the same hell and still be feminine? How come Latin women can go through the same hells of life, still be feminine? How come many of our sisters on the continent of Africa can walk through that same hell, still be feminine? How come white women in Europe with some irresponsible ass men had the kids, got to go to college, they got to go to work, make that money, they know how to still be feminine? All these other continents seem to be still predominantly feminine. But if you ask women in the UK, Canada, or the United States, you ask these sisters about being feminine, even though they're going through the same hell, they want to tell you, well, we gotta be masculine because of what we going through. Wait a minute, I saw the Afro-Colombian sister with 3 kids too, and she is feminine as she wanna be. I saw the Afro-Brazilian sister, she stressed the fuck out, and she feminine as she wanna be. How the hell you can't cook, clean? You work 40 hours a week, 40. They working 46 to 48 hours a week, but somehow she makes home to cook for her man, cook for her kids, sex her man down, do everything that needs to be done. But it's just somehow the American woman is just, oh my God, I can't believe it. He wants me to cook too. I never understood that one. I don't get. If I was still stuck in the States, I wouldn't have known this. I wouldn't have known that women in other countries go through the same shit of womanhood that women in the United States, sisters in the United States go through without bitching about it. They get tired, yes. They get upset, yes. They have their ups and down days, yes, like any woman. When was you do not have the sisters on the continent of Africa aren't known as the angry black woman. Sisters in South America don't have the reputation of the angry black woman. Sisters in Europe, in Spain, in Portugal, don't have a reputation of the angry black woman. Them beautiful Cambodian sisters, they don't have the reputation. Who got the reputation of the angry black woman? Canada, US, UK. They try to make it seem like their plight is so much worse. And once you travel and see sisters in other countries, you start to realize they go through the same ups and downs that sisters in the States go through without making it seem like it's just so evil and men are monsters. Let's go ahead with the video. That's the only part that ever gets me. So let's hear what they have to say.
Like, nobody is gonna bother you. We don't want to hear about your how many baby daddies you got at home.
And we don't want to hear about how many dogs you have. Your dog. And then on top, let me finish.
No. See, now the real. No. Hold on. See, the real you is coming out.
No, I'm not hiding anything. To go around, let me finish.
No. Hold on. The real you is coming out now. You don't want to hear about your dog. Fuck you. Now.
Okay,
See,
well,
the thing that y'all
Right,
don't
right.
understand is people know that y'all got a
Nice
negative
photo,
disposition
Nomadic.
towards them.
Well, they
White
don't-
people know y'all hate them, and then when they return the same energy back to you when they say, well, don't nobody want to hear about your ghetto kids at home that keep on writing on the wall all day, then you gonna get offended. You can talk about their dogs and say, fuck you, bitch. But then if they call you an angry black woman and it's, and this is where the black fatigue comes from, is because y'all always victims and you're never the aggressor. For some reason or another, y'all are always the ones that get offended. And then when you finally get called out on your, then it's, oh my God, I can't believe it. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and all of this other bull. You just exhibited exactly what men deal with on a regular basis. Now, white people are dealing with it. See, this is what men have been going through inside of their households. They've been knowing and they've been dealing with the angry black woman syndrome for centuries, for decades.
Captain Marvel.
Now, white people, the very ones that y'all join forces with, especially white women, they saying, okay, Shaquanda, how many times are you going to be aggressive in the workplace? And how much chicken are you going to steal out of the refrigerator? And when they then call y'all out on y'all bull, now it's you, bitch. We don't like to hear your dogs, and I didn't want to go to the potluck because your cat probably was standing on the counter. Now it's coming out. See, now we can get somewhere. Now we can get somewhere because they can see the resting face. Y'all don't hide y'all emotions well. You think that everybody is supposed to tiptoe around y'all. And now they have black fatigue. Q, now you see what black fatigue is.
Do you guys believe that black fatigue exists? Let me hear what you guys say in the in the comments. Do you guys believe that black fatigue exists? I do. I think that people are tired of hearing us cry victim all damn day long. It's black people that's tired of hearing that shit too. I'm tired of hearing of it. I kid you not. One of the reasons that gives me so much peace when I leave the States, most of the time, the brothers and sisters that I meet that outside the States got some damn sense in their head. I ain't got to be around YNs all damn day. I ain't got to be around the angry sisters all damn day. I swear. And I love my people like you do. But that black fatigue, man, people are fucking tired of us and our shit. And that black fatigue, black men been going through it for years. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Like I said yesterday, black people can't stand niggas. Niggas cannot stand black people. Who the hell are you to read a book? Oh, y'all writing books now. Fuck y'all. It don't take all that. Black men smoke cigars. It's them niggas that need Black and Milds all day long. All day? You ain't smoking no cigar. Oh, if it ain't Black and Milds, it ain't you. Black men have a diversity in their footwear. It could be Jordans one day. It could be wingtips the next day. It could be a pair of monk strap boots the next day. Niggas, everything is the same sneakers that you wore when you was 5 years old and now you 35 and you still wear the same brand and it's just bigger feet. Niggas love to walk around with no shirt on. Black men, we take our shirt off unless we about to take a shower or we about to fuck. We don't need the ego stroke. Niggas and black men don't get along at all. Black men trying to fuck everything in the club. Niggas will fuck up the club every time. And Put a 1 in the comment section if you have ever been out on the club about to holler at a baddie. She into you, you into her. Next thing you know, these niggas in the corner fighting, tearing up the club. It's a shootout. You trying to get the little shorty phone number, but she running out the door with her friends, never to be seen again in your life. It's times I went back to the club the next day, hoping she would come back. Like, damn, I'm coming back to this club tomorrow, man. Maybe she'll be there tomorrow. Nah, these niggas done shut up the club, so she ain't coming back here. She said she was only out tonight for her friend's birthday party, so she only go out for the birthday party. I ain't gonna never see her again in my life. You know how much pussy I didn't get because you niggas then shot up or got to fight. Dude, I kid you not. I'm gonna tell y'all a true story. Because of niggas, I started putting together a psychological game plan when I went to the club. Bullshit you not. If I got to the club before 12, right? I wasn't hollering at no chick. Even if I was buying a drink, I wasn't hollering at no chick. Why? When chicks first come in the club, right around a little before 1 o'clock, they trying to hang out with their girl. They trying to get their drink on. They trying to, hey girl, see the people who they know in the club from back in the day, blah, blah, blah. They ain't trying to be fucking with you. They ain't got no, they trying to just mingle, right? Then from 1 to 2, that was my witching hour. I'm going to holler at this bitch. I'm going to get this pussy tonight. I'm going to get that phone number tonight. Whatever it is, it had to be from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Because I knew once the YNs got drunk and was high from smoking outside out in front of the club, I knew right around 2 o'clock, 1:45, 2 o'clock, them niggas was gonna tear some shit up. And I don't care if it's a nice club and they got security and everything. If it's a club that let YNs in, it's gonna get tore up. And so I decided, I said, if I'm gonna get this number, Dre, it's gonna be between 1 o'clock and like 1:45. If I'm gonna get her to come home for the pussy or whatever it was, it's gotta be between 1 o'clock and 1:45, because these young niggas would tear up a goddamn black tie affair. I kid you not, man. It's so much pussy I didn't get because of these dumb young ass niggas. Didn't know how to be black men. I ain't never been to a spot with black men and that shit popped off. Ever. Every time you put some niggas in the mix, it always get fucked up. Always. That's black fatigue, what I just described to you. Meaning that there are black people that are also tired of our shit, not just white people. White people black fatigue is like, okay, our ancestor did it. Okay, we do benefit from this racism. Yes, we gonna keep on voting our color. Yes, I'm white, I'm vote white. Yes, I benefit off of my ancestors. Yes, I do. And if you was on the other shoe was on the other foot, you would do it too. Yes, hey, I don't think it's fair, but it's the way that the world is right now. There are white people that are willing to admit, I vote my race, I marry my race. Hey, I don't think it's right, but these are the laws right now. I just take advantage of the laws. The laws tell me, enjoy your whiteness. I'm enjoying my whiteness. But God damn it, I don't need for you to be kicking me in my face every time talk about slavery. That shit gets old, man. That shit gets old. If I was white, I would want to be hearing that shit like all my life. It's been 60 years. Y'all still tell me about this. This is the part that gets me. And I understand why white people go through black fatigue. You know why? Because we don't do shit. It's just a sprinkle of us that go to colleges. We try to act like it's a bunch of us going to, no, it ain't. There's a sprinkle of us starting businesses. There's a sprinkle of us in social media. There's a sprinkle of us with passports. There's a sprinkle of us that want to buy properties. There's a sprinkle of us that are spiritual. It ain't everybody that's spiritual now. It's just a few of us in the temple, a few of us in the mosque, a few of us in the church. It's just a few of us trying to do some positive shit. The rest of them, we don't never want to admit that most of us don't even deal with the people in our hood no more. Man, I walk around every time I went back to Detroit, I'm walking around. Do I need a pistol? In my own city. Why? I don't fuck with in Detroit. I know my people. But we always want to pretend like white people crazy, like they ain't seeing what they seeing. Like they ain't seeing black on black crime. Well, what about the police officers? That's a whole nother topic. I'm with you on that one. But we talk about this topic now. If you tired of niggas, black people, black men, black women, you tired of them nigga women twerking and shit on everything, twerking on the Statue of Liberty, twerking on the motherfucking memorial, Lincoln Memorial, twerking on the goddamn, doing graduation ceremony, twerking with their little kids, twerking on their babies. I just saw one, the grandmama was celebrating her birthday. She was like, I think it was birthday or Mother's Day. Grandmama, goddamn woman sitting up there twerking on her grandmama's shoulder. And all the other ladies in the family just laughing. I'm talking about ass and grandma like this. Ass. I'm not talking about one of them ratchet ass grandmamas. I'm talking about one of them grandmamas that's like cordial, very ladylike grandmamas. That's what made it so fucked up. It wasn't one of them ghetto ass grandmamas. It was one of them very, like she looked like she was like 71, 72, just very elegant in how she was just sitting there. Very ladylike. Her granddaughter ass is literally on her shoulder. And all the ladies laughing their ass off. As if your grandmama like that shit. Black people are tired of niggas always getting the microphone on social media, always getting the camera time. Us black people don't never get a chance to get the camera time. They don't never show real black love, real black femininity, real black people coming together doing positive things. There's always some niggas always getting a chance to be on that go viral. We ain't got no world star of positive things that black people do, but we got world star going viral all the time of the bullshit that niggas do. I am tired of niggas. I don't know why y'all try to act like I'm the only one. I'm not bougie. I ain't funny style. I'm just fucking tired of nigga shit. I'm tired of every time I turn around, it's some bitch twerking. I'm tired of every time I turn around, it's some young rapper and shit dressing like a gay dude. Pants all down, tighter than, dude, these young dudes' pants are tighter than my sister when we was little kids. I'm tired of seeing kids sagging. I'm tired of seeing our kids dropping out of high school, but we always number one in the damn prison enrollment, but we ain't never one enrolling no damn high school or colleges. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of these mamas acting irresponsible and try to blame it on the damn daddies not being there. Yeah, that's part of it, but he's taking on your traits. Mom, you told us more is caught than taught. You told us more is caught than taught. That means no matter what you say to your kids gonna watch you. So if you smoke cigarettes, mom, more is caught than taught. Guess what your child gonna end up doing when they hit 17? Black and Miles and Newports. More is caught. You told us that, grandma. Aunties. So it ain't that they catching it from the dad because the dad ain't around to catch it. They catching the bullshit or learning the bullshit behavior from you, mom. And I'm tired of women not admitting that shit. They always want. I'm tired of hearing black women victimized. Don't nobody protect them. I'm tired of hearing black men crying, but ain't going out filling out a damn job application. I don't give a fuck what the white man do. If your ass ain't filling out no job applications, if you ain't got rejected because you went for a loan and you knew that they did something racist, like I like what the one brother did. And he actually won the lawsuit. He went to one of the major hotel franchises. This is just recently. He had filled out his application. He ain't his shit back. He said, let me check this out. He submitted the same resume with a very common white first and last name. His motherfucking phone was blowing up. He said, I walked in that interview and they wasn't even expecting a brother to show up. Now, if you get some shit like that going, I'm the first one with a bullhorn and a picket sign. Fuck these people. I'm the first one. Most of the time, when niggas want black people to protest for them, it be the niggas' fault that they done some shit, or the niggas too lazy to even show. They want us, the black people, to show up to the city council meetings and cuss out the city council. They want, dude, do your homework on the civil rights movement. Them damn marches weren't that big in the beginning. It was black people in all these cities marching for niggas that wouldn't even march for themselves. Black people was putting in all this work. Black people was the one that was getting the water hose. Black people was the one that was getting them dogs sick on. Wasn't no niggas out there getting them dogs sick. Them niggas was too busy pimping, doing hood shit, selling weed in the hood, and all that bullshit. They too busy at the pool hall. It was black people out there marching. Fuck. And black people are tired. We tired of carrying niggas on our fucking back in the name of moving to the suburbs or buying property or starting businesses, or it's a little black boy that's going to college at the age of 14, or a little black girl that won a national spelling bee. But it's like she's got to carry on her back all the ratchet ass nigga girls that's 12 years old that's doing nigga stuff. We are tired. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, man. We are tired. So when Anton says this, that white people ain't going for it no more, bruh, he could have put in there black men ain't going for it no more, and the black community are tired. We hey baby doll, we are going through black fatigue with these niggas. I'm tired of being embarrassed when they film sisters with bonnets and pajamas at the airport. I'm tired of when I walk past a bunch of sisters, I wonder what the hell is that smell. I'm tired of that. I ain't got to worry about that with a black woman. Black woman ain't got that funky smell. She got her hair done right. She comfortable. She got her nice little cutie luggage. She got her little earphones in. She opened up her laptop and minding her business. Not female niggas. Black women are the ones that are in the gym trying to get in shape. Them niggas will have you. Dude, if it was up to niggas, all y'all be having sex with nothing but fat chicks. That's it. The only ones that's giving praise to that statue in New York are the female fat niggas. Ain't no real black woman gonna sit up there and say, yeah, that's a representative of us. Out of shape, tight fit shirt, no bra, look like she mad at the world with weave braids in her head. No, that represents the niggas. And niggas are praising that. And black women are saying, that is not us. You ain't got no AKA sisters sitting up there talking about, that's us, girl. We tired of niggas, bruh. And I kid you not, part of my piece is, yes, getting away from white racism in the States. That is a part of my piece. But I can't lie. A part of my piece too is I'm so glad I ain't around them damn niggas no more. I wish I could lie to y'all, but I ain't lying. I'm glad I ain't around that damn racism of white people, but I'm so glad I ain't around them damn ragged ass misrepresentation of us niggas. I'm tired of that shit. And that's why everybody that get off the plane, they can't jump in my face. Some of you dudes, it don't matter who get off the plane. Dog, I'm gonna show you around. Come. Show them. Show them. Show them. There's plenty of YouTubers down here in Cali now. Show them. You can show all them niggas that shit. I do not mess with niggas. I promise you that. Never. I do not mess with niggas. I'm done. I'm at a place in my life where I have a choice. Do I want to be around black people or do I want to be around niggas? And I decided now I'm in a position of choice. And I love being around you black people. I'm tired of what niggas have done. Niggas have fucked up our music. Niggas have fucked up our style. Remember, black people had style and fashion. And we dress like shit now. We always dressing like we get ready to go to sleep or like we about to put up some fiber up in the damn attic. We always dressing like we about to be some gardeners or something, do some landscape or something. There's very little fashion and style about us anymore. That was the norm. It was the norm. We were stylish in the 90s, stylish in the 80s, 70s, 60s. Now we some fucking bums. We so bummy that when we do put something on stylish, you overdressing. It don't take all that. Who you think you are? I came up when we was watching the show It's a Different World, and black people was known for college for reading books, writing books, bestsellers. I came up when you could watch Love Jones when black people were doing spoken word. When schools were having spoken word competitions, shout out to Chicago. Now with these niggas, man, you read a book, everybody think you bougie. Fuck him, he don't know shit. You get in a relationship and you a father and a mother to a child, oh, fuck them. I'm tired of that shit, man. That shit is tiring. Let's go back to the video, man. I just had to let that rant off, man. If y'all think that I fuck with everybody that's black, no. Everybody that's my skin folk ain't my kin folk. I do not fuck. I'm done. I'm done. I only got a few more years, maybe 30 more years on this planet with good health. I am not about to waste it trying to convince niggas not to be niggas anymore. Y'all can have that shit like a dodgeball. I'm throwing it your way. I'm throwing it your way. Y'all can have it. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If I don't deal with niggas ever again, except for like some volunteer work in the community, like I do believe in volunteer work, giving back, building up the community, I'm with that. But as far as like hanging out with niggas on some nigga shit, I'm done. I'm done. You can have my fucking motherfucker. Like Ice Cube said, they gonna revoke your hood pass. You can have my fucking hood pass. You can have that motherfucker. I'm done. Done with dealing with that shit, man. It's embarrassing. And then us black men and black women, we always gotta be the ones to kind of like represent us in a more positive light. We have to work 3 times as hard not because of the opportunities aren't there, because you niggas be fucking shit up. So that's why black people have to work 3 times as hard because of the racism that we got to deal with. But then the niggery fucking things up for us. I want to give you this promotion, but this is the funny part. I want to give you this promotion, but are you black or are you a nigger? Why? Because the last black person we gave promotion to, take that Diddy, he fucked it up. We ain't got that many black billionaires. You telling me you couldn't keep Swinger World on right? I I know brothers and sisters that's in the swinger world. You would never know. That dude's a judge. He's a doctor. She's a doctor. And you would never know. They throwing that dick and that coochie all over 3 states. You are a billionaire and you don't know how to sit your ass down somewhere. You can take a nigga out the hood and give him $1 billion, but you can't take the hood out of nigga. That's the part that pissed me off with Diddy. Not what he did to Cassie and all that. That was demonstrative. That shit shouldn't happen. You a billionaire. What are you doing beating on chicks? That's some broke dude shit. That's what nigga do. You shouldn't even be in jail, Diddy. Diddy, hear me out. All you had to do was be a black man. All you had, one job. You had one motherfucking job. Be a $1 billion black man. That was your job. Keep your business private. Ain't no fucking way everybody famous supposed to be in your house sucking you. You ain't supposed to have no tapes. I've been in swing forever. We ain't never recorded no recording. What the hell? Wasn't nobody recording him. You record something you want to, you gonna get thrown out that swinger party and that swinger club. Ain't nobody know you doing all this recording. Dude, all you had to do, one job, be a black man that has $1 billion, that has $1 billion. What did you do? You decide to be a nigga. And then you want to laugh at Kanye for being a black man with an opinion. Kanye might be crazy as hell. You cannot accuse Kanye of being a nigga, can you? He might say some of the most outlandish shit, but he does not move as a nigga. Kanye just moves as a black man with an opinion and $1 billion. You think Kanye only fucking his wife? You think Kanye ain't having threesomes and foursomes and shit? But he moving like a black man. Neo show you, hey, I got three girls I'm with all the time. But I'm a black man. So you can have your fun with all the ladies and still be a black man. But Diddy couldn't even do that. He had to be a nigga with it, didn't he? He had to go out like niggas go out. What's the difference between Diddy with $1 billion and about to do prison time and the dude that's his roommate that probably ain't even got $500, is Bunky right now in that county jail, that even got $500 that's looking at some time? Nothing. You could, when you a nigga, you could be worth $1 billion and fuck it up as if you just another broke motherfucker from the hood. There is no difference. There is no difference. Because when they close them goddamn cells, when they close them doors, your Bunky is just a regular everyday broke dude, and you a former billionaire, and you in jail with a regular ass nigga. That's all he had to be, was a black man. I ain't talking about kissing nobody's tail, trying to be, I'm going to be with the white man. I'm not talking about that. That's why I use Kanye as an example. You know, Kanye don't kiss nobody ass. But ain't nobody putting no handcuffs on Kanye. Kanye the craziest motherfucking brother we got. Kanye about as crazy as Richard Pryor used to be back in the day. But ain't nobody say nothing on Kanye except for the crazy shit he say. Feeling sorry for no damn Diddy. And I'm tired of you niggas, man. I'm tired always having to represent, always got to be, y'all come down, you niggas come down here to Medellin and Colombia, and y'all go to Brazil and Rio, you fuck it up. And then they look at me And look at expecting us to fuck up cause you done fucked up. You got drugged, nigga. And all you black men that come down to Colombia trying to imitate niggas, that's why you got drugged. You got your whole fucking life in the States. You carried yourself like a black man. You watched a few videos on YouTube. You came to Colombia. And the one time in your life, you decided to walk like niggas walked. And that's why your ass got drugged, black man. Trying to imitate niggas. You ain't never been no nigga. But you want to come down here and party like the niggas, go to the same clubs with the niggas, smoke whatever the niggas in the Colombiana smoke, and then bring a couple bitches back to your Airbnb just like the nigga would do, and you end up with the same results that the nigga got. Then you wonder why us black men who come to other countries and still act like black men don't go through your shit, because we don't imitate niggas. That's you. Be a black man in the States and continue to be a black man when you out of the States. Stop imitating them damn niggas. Them niggas gonna get you in jail in the States or in hell in the States, and it's gonna end up the same situation here in Colombia. You're gonna keep getting drugged trying to imitate niggas. Be your damn self for a change. Trying to imitate them niggas. Fuck them niggas. You sit up there and see them niggas, man, he got 5 girls. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if a nigga got 55 girls. You will never see me imitating no nigga. If I was serious, if I was single and I wasn't married and I didn't even know Andrea, I'ma still be a black man. Fuck being a nigga. Y'all too busy imitating them lame ass niggas and them motherfuckers get y'all drugged and robbed. And you ain't caught on to the fact that all you had to do was come to Colombia, come to Brazil, and be a black man. That's all that you had. One fucking job getting off that plane. You're going to be in this country for 5 to 10 days. Be a black man. Act like you got some sense in your damn head. But you couldn't do that. Because you've been watching all them damn YouTube videos full of niggas. Because niggas the ones that got the mic right now. Not black man, niggas. Niggas the ones that go viral right now, not black men. So you bring your ass down here imitating niggas. And you wonder why you get nigga results. The fuck out of here. Don't cry now. That's why I keep saying, all you brothers that want to be niggas and you want to imitate niggas when you come down here, keep that same energy when that shit go down. When your ass get robbed and shit and you get drugged, don't blame it on the Colombian woman. No, blame it on yourself, black man, for trying to be a nigga. You ain't no nigga. I'm done with them nigga years. I'm a black man. I'm done. My nigga years are done. Done. I'm so serious with that shit. That's why I never put myself in positions where I got to deal with niggas, talk to niggas, vibe with niggas, hang out with. Fuck you niggas, man. I can be around 50 or 5 black men and have a great time. Then, and all it takes is one nigga to fuck up my day. I mean that for the bottom of my heart. Let's get back to the video. I know I went on my little rant, but I'm so serious, man. Us black men, we tired of you niggas, bro. And all you niggas that's listening to us, that's listening to me right now, I mean all you niggas. It ain't a version of nigga that we ain't tired of. We tired of white niggas. We tired of Latin niggas. We tired of white boys that's trying to imitate niggas. You don't never want to imitate a black man. Y'all never want to imitate the positive black man. You always want to imitate the fucked up niggas. I don't know why you white boys want, you Latin dudes. You don't never want to imitate and follow the pattern of positive black men or black women. You always want to imitate, dress like, listen to nigga music. Follow nigga style. And then when you end up in jail like niggas, now you want to be mad at the white man. No, you want to imitate niggas. You didn't want to imitate black men. You decided you wanted to listen to the music, the style, the swag, the clothes, all that shit of niggas. You said, fuck what black men was doing. Fuck what black women was doing. So you get the results of what niggas get. So Latin dudes, white dudes, don't be mad when you follow the patterns of niggas and you get nigga shit. You come down here watching YouTube videos and shit, and you wonder why your white ass getting drugged. You should have got drugged, white boy. He should have got drugged. You should have been following, instead of following the patterns of positive black men, positive white men, positive Latin men, you said, fuck that. I'm following what the niggas do. And your ass woke up, what, 3 days later? Ain't nothing around you but piss and shit. You done shitted all over yourself and pissed all over yourself from trying to be a white dude that follow niggas. That shit ain't impressing nobody. Ain't nobody ever asked you white dudes to follow niggas. We asked you to follow black men and black women, not niggas. Y'all got us fucked up. Don't be thinking that we all the same. That's the black fatigue. We're tired of everybody outside of our race thinking that we agree with the bullshit in our race. We don't agree with that shit. You got little black kids whooping on their mamas now and shit and beating on their grandmamas now. We don't agree with that shit. We do not agree with Chicago. Every time you turn around, it was 13 deaths this weekend. We do not agree with that shit. Kids dropping out of school and damn near kindergarten. We don't agree with that. That's some nigga shit. But we'll pretend around white people. That's the funny part. That's the only hypocritical thing I can say about black people. We will scold and cuss out the nigga. But as soon as a white person walk in the room, we'll act like the nigger is our best friend. Not me. If I don't fuck with you before the white man walk in the room, I don't fuck with you after the white man walk in the room. Some of you dudes know that you don't even fuck with niggas. But let there be a white something that happened with a white man did. You like, oh hell, we sticking together, nigger. You better not say shit. I do the speaking on the mic. So the black man get on the mic. Yes, we're gonna be her attorney and we're gonna defend her because we know that she was breaking in that liquor store, but they should not shot her in the ankle. That was not right. That was racism. So therefore, we're gonna defend her in court. And this is a travesty. And we're gonna have all the NAACP involved in this case. Thank you very much. But as soon as that white man walk out, we'd be like, God damn it, who the fuck told you to break into the damn liquor store anyway? Your ass should have got shot in the ankle. You better be happy that's the only place they shot you in the ankle. I ain't like that. If I don't fuck with you before white people come around or a white situation come around, I don't fuck with you when the white dude come in the room. So if your ass get shot in the ankle in Medellin, I ain't gonna be sitting up here talking about these Colombian people like all these damn Colombians, they don't like black people. No, motherfucker. You did some shit to get shot in the ankle in Medellin, and I'm not gonna sit up here and co-sign your niggerdom. You set your ass up here. We have been doing videos since 2019. All these other YouTubes, Flyboy Way and all these other brothers have been putting out positive. Brazil Yesh, shout out to my brother, have been putting out positive videos for years. You got my man Al Grease been putting out positive movies in Brazil for years. Taylor Made Dreams have been putting out positive videos for years in DR. Richie Mack, Thailand. You decide to get your ass off the plane and say, Richie Mack, fuck you. Fuck you, Taylor Made Dreams. Fuck you, Andre and Flyboy Way. You decided to get off your plane and stop being a black man and decided for one weekend you go do nigga shit. So when you get nigga results, keep that same motherfucking energy. Don't be a bitch about it now. All that crying, going on Razor Rays and crying and shit, and all on the news and talk about, I'm gonna call the embassy up. This is a travesty. Your mama calling. They shouldn't did this to my child. Now my baby dead in Medellin. Your son ain't tell you he decided for the weekend to be a nigga, ma'am. My son is a court judge in our country. Yeah, he might be a court judge. He might be a black man in the United States, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But the truth is your son at the age of 51 decided to bring his ass to Medellin and be a nigga, and he got nigga results, ma'am. I'm sorry, your son, yes. Yes, he got nigga results. Don't nobody want to tell his mama the truth that nigga was doing nigga shit. Want to act like Colombians just all of a sudden just was at the goddamn airport saying, come with us, we gonna drug you. as many of us get on and off them planes for years. We ain't never had nothing happen to us. Ain't never came close. Why? We move like black men. You move like a nigga. Either you are a nigga or you a black man. You come down here pretend you a nigga and you get nigga results. And then you want to get mad at the whole country. Get the fuck out of here. You can't blame the whole country for everything that you do, bruh. You can't blame the whole country for everything you did that. You let them two bitches in your spot. So keep that same energy, man the fuck up. I'm gonna sit up there and cry and shit. You all on social media just crying, just sharing your story. Baby, get your bitch ass off social media. Obi Land, could you get them women that drug me? Why should he? What? See, I got a lot of respect for Obi Land. I kid you not. I love what the brother's doing, getting these ladies off the streets. I'm with that. But if I was Obi Land, half you motherfuckers, I'll be telling the police, don't let them off the plane. We can nip this you getting drugged in the bud before you even. Hell yeah, let me be Homeland Security in Colombia. No, that nigga can't get off the plane. No, get your ass back on that plane. Yeah, brothers, come on, brothers, y'all can come. Oh, you too, bro? Come on, bro. Nigga, get your ass back on that plane. No, hell no, nigga, no. But I'm a black man. You look like you got nigga tendencies. No, you can't come either. See, if I was Obi Land, I'd be catching you motherfuckers right at the airport. We would be elite. I would knock out motherfuckers getting drugged by 70%, but not letting you motherfuckers in. Like, hell, no, nigga, no. Oh, you gonna do a brother like that? You ain't no brother. You a nigga. Go on, get your ass back on that plane. Come on, hey, brothers, come on. All y'all brothers, come on off. Yeah, all y'all, come on off. No. Who's that? That's our boy. No, he a nigga, dog. He can't come up here. Oh, he can't come. No, dog. He got to get your ass back on that plane, nigga. Oh, dog. It's 8 of us. It's 7 now, nigga. It's 7 now. It was 80 y'all when y'all got on that plane, but it's 1 going back. I'd alleviate that shit immediately. Y'all think I'm joking? Y'all be some man. Y'all be trying to assassinate your boy Dre. You be like, fuck Dre, man. We gonna assassinate that motherfucker. He won't let the niggas in the country. Hell no, I wouldn't let your ass in this country. I wouldn't let you pseudo niggas and you real niggas in this country. Hell no, I wouldn't let your ass up in here. You think I'm gonna sit back and I got to watch my back because of what you did in this country? They don't even trust Americans no more. Girl, you fuck with Americans? You fuck with Americans? Oh, hell no. Girl, you know them Americans ain't stable. You fuck with Americans? For real, girl? Y'all all in Cartagena, fucking bitches all on the balcony in public in front of people's mamas and kids while they walking down the street in Cartagena, and you think you flexing, don't you? You all up in El Poblado just fucking bitches in their ass, all on the balcony in El Poblado in front of people's kids and mamas and aunties, thinking you flexing, huh? Don't you? You think you doing some shit, don't you? You proud of yourself, ain't you? That's the best thing that you could have did the whole year, huh? You had a whole year, 365 days to do something great. And you think the greatest thing you did was having sex with somebody over a balcony with a whole city, their grandmama coming from the grocery store, and everybody else could see your stupid ass. And you wonder why they don't trust Americans no more. Because you niggas. It ain't because of us black men. Us black men don't never have no problem in these countries, ever. Ever. Black men don't never have a problem. It's only you black men that pretend you a nigga and you full-fledged niggas that's always in trouble. I'll say it again, and it always happens. Every time I interview a black man, he has some sense. He's got education. He's got 2 kids at home, 3 pieces of property, 2 cars. He's got all the black man kit. right? And I'm always asking them, why would you be a black man to acquire all that you've acquired and come to another country to pretend that you a nigga? And then when you get nigga results, you scratching your head like, what happened? You know, nigga, you know what happened. You decide you want to be a nigga for a weekend, huh? You went to DR. Let's not just talk about Colombia, because I got plenty of videos of motherfuckers getting in fights with pay-for-play chicks in DR. Colombia, they drug you. In DR, they hustle you. They rob you. They just take the money. You like, hey, that's a $100 bill, girl. No, poppy. So many videos of DR chicks tearing up y'all Airbnb, just glass everywhere. Glass and cell phones flying through the air in DR. Because you didn't know how to just remain a black man. You just had to take your ass to DR and be a nigga, didn't you? You thought if these niggas could do it on YouTube, then I could do it too. And then when you get nigga results, you want to blame all the women in DR. Ain't no good women in DR. You can't find love in DR. We moving to Cartagena because the women in DR tripping. They ain't no good women in DR. Really? I know a lot of dudes in some great relationships with Dominican women. Why? Because they black men. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they black men. And black men know how to act. Niggas never know how to act. And all you nigga imitators never know how to act. So you keep on going to DR, imitating what niggas get, you end up with nigga results every single time. So stop bitching about it. That's all I'm ranting about. My number one point in all this whole 20-minute rant is stop bitching when you get nigga results. We're tired of hearing y'all bitch. That's the black plight that we're dealing with as black people. We're dealing with other black people. We're tired of hearing y'all cry about shit. Tired of hearing y'all fucking crying. God damn, y'all cry like little bitches. You don't go for the job application. You don't start the business. You don't write the book. You don't start the social media. You don't do shit. You don't go to the classes. Theo been telling motherfuckers for the longest, hey. What I teach, it takes 4 to 5 years to learn. I only charge y'all, I don't charge y'all much. And I'll show y'all everything that I know. And I'll show you what your job will be like on a day-to-day basis. All y'all gotta do is sign up, bro. Theo been talking to us since 2022. Sign up. Get this motherfucking money. You can walk away with at least 120 to 150,000 a year. I was watching a video, those videos where they kind of like YouTube show when they walk up to people and say, well, how much money do you make per year? And what do you do? And it was a black sister, it was a sister, and it was a brother. And both of them were cloud engineers, the same shit Theo teaching us. And they said, well, how much do you guys make, if you mind me asking? And he said, well, I make 160,000 a year. And he said, well, how much do you make? She said, I'm a cloud engineer too. She said, and I make 160,000 a year. We're talking about in that motherfucking house. At any given moment, there was $320,000 roaming around that house. And all Theo was asking us, bruh, just during class, can you just think like a black man? Because black men are patient. Black men are on learner mode. Black men know the end results. Black men know that this is going to pay off in the end. Can you be a black man while I teach y'all how to do this shit? Niggas never sign up for his class, but will cry about white men making that type of money. Cry about the East Indian dudes that are all over cybersecurity, AI, cloud engineering. They're bringing in the high figures, but their niggas gonna always complain. Let me hit the super chats, brothers, then we'll get back to the video. Shout out to Richie Mack once again. Shout out to my man Gypsy Cat in the building. I like that name. Shout out to you. He said, keep up the good work, brother Dre. Shout out to you once again. Cool Cat. Shout out to you. We got back-to-back cats. Back-to-back Cool Cat with the $50 love sponsoring tonight. He said, appreciate you, Dre. I appreciate you, gentlemen. When you guys hear me say gentlemen, I do not take that word lightly. I say it on purpose. I speak gentlemanless into our lives, man. We are gentlemen. We are good men. We work hard. We are a small pool among black men who travel and enjoy travel or planning on traveling for the first time. Like I've been saying all night, or like the last 20 minutes, man, we are black men and we love being black men. We are just exhausted with niggas, male and female niggas. We tired of their asses, man. And then the part is like, damn, I got niggas in my family, so I got to love these motherfuckers, but goddamn, I don't love these motherfuckers. You know, when you got niggas in your family, you like, damn, I do not feel like going to the family reunion. Boy, if grandmama was still alive, you see what I'm saying? When grandmama died, I ain't never come around, you know. So I'm saying, y'all better hope grandmama never die. Serious. T-Mac says this. Shout out to my man T-Mac. T-Mac says, he said, man, it is sad. He said, I stopped warning niggas, man, because they want to act like they know it all. They want to act like they know it all. And when they come to Colombia, he said, I warned on niggas. He said ninjas. I'm saying you niggas. He said, I warned one nigga, and he tried to bring a 304 to my apartment. They both had to bounce. Man. That happened to me one time in the States, bro. I was in bed sleeping, and I had a partner staying with me for about a month till his apartment was done. This dude brought a professional 304 into our spot. Woke me up talking about, hey Dre, you want some of this? This female standing there looking at me. I'm like, if you don't get that bitch out my spot, I don't know where you think you at, but you here for 30 days to lay your head, not to get some head. Get that bitch up out of my spot, dog. What the hell you doing? I never forget that shit, man. That a nigga move. T-Mac said I had a good rep at my apartment building, and I will be damn right. You know, nobody mess up your reputation. Be damn if a nigga will mess up your reputation. Let's get back to the video. I'm gonna go to the comments in a second, guys.
You're muted, Dalen. I'm sorry. Your mic must have got unblowed. You're not muted on our end. You muted on your end. We can't.
Dalen, your mic not working. Well, while she's trying to figure that out, as someone who has been in corporate America, who has had upper leadership positions as well, I know how to conduct myself in a setting, and I have been reprimanded for being very to myself and being quiet, right? I'm not the type of person who causes problems. I know how to appropriately express myself. And even then, I've even had to, what we quote unquote code switch to be even more palatable so that I do.
You have to code switch if you're a nice person. I've never had to code switch in corporate America. I was just normal.
That's true too. That's true too. I have never code switched as a black man in corporate America. Ever. I have always been myself. I always knew that part of being a black man is having a corporate side. It's not code for me. It wasn't code switching. It was networking, negotiating, working alongside with my team. I didn't care if I was working in a black business, and like when I was a college recruiter, many times my superior was black. I still knew to be professional. That wasn't code switching. That was a part of the Black Andre experience. See, Niggas think to be professional, that ain't who I really am. I had to code switch. I had to be somebody I wasn't. No, I've never code switched because that's who I am. Andre is abstract. Andre is diverse. I can do a video with you guys and cuss and fuss and then be completely different on another channel. Like when we had Mostly Money channel, right? Most of you guys don't realize we had 127 subscribers. 65% of them were white women over the age of 65. That's being diverse. Black men can do that. Only niggas think that it's code switching. Black men already know that you work alongside whatever team you, for example, if I'm one way in working in the black community, I might be different way working with upper management in corporate America. That's Andre's diversification. That's not freaking code switching. Because we only use code switching when it comes to, well, I had to change up in the white environment. No, that's who Andre is. Like I said, if I worked for all black corporation, I would still be professional. There was no code switching. And that's why I like when Anton put her in check and said, I've never code switched a day in my life. Neither have I. I've never code switched. Ever. I knew diversification is a part of being Andre, is a part of being a black man. You have to be able to be diverse as a black man. Niggas think that they could be a nigga in every environment. They think that it's something wrong if they can't talk like niggas in every single environment. They want to talk like niggas in church, at the mosque, at the temple, in school, at work. They want to talk like niggas. Black men and black women know that being diverse is par for the course. It's who we are. We're diverse people. We're people of adaptation. Meek says this. He said, a black man would ask permission if he can bring guests, for real, and sexual guests into your spot. He said, a nigga on the other hand would a Bogart bring whoever he wants to into your spot. Dude, I'm in bed asleep too, without permission. I said, man, if you don't get that bitch, I'm like, what is wrong with you, man? Then I realized we were always professional. And I was like, man, I say, man, I know you ain't just another Chicago. And he was. I come to find out that my boy was just another Chicago nigga. He was my dude, though. He's just another Chicago nigga, dog. I was like, damn. Let's go back to the video.
I said code switch because to me that's in more so in layman's terms, but I've even had to, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, no, you said it the right way. You meant it the way you said it.
Okay, then we'll just keep that. I've had to kind of change it up a little bit because I felt like even if I'm my quiet, authentic self, that's still an issue. I've had that be an issue. Oh, why don't you talk to everyone else? Or why don't you do that? It's being perceived this way. Mind you, I do my job, go home, I speak to people, I say hello, but because I'm not doing some of the extras, then
that's what's required when you want to excel and get into upper.
Thank you. I was thinking the same thing. You cannot be in upper management and be a quiet person. She said that she was in management positions. Anybody knows that you have to, as a team leader, you have to work alongside with your team. That aloof or quiet side of you has to go if you want to be in that upper management position. Now, if you don't, keep your ass in the entry level. And then ain't nobody gonna be bothering you.
Leadership, you have to do exceptional things. It's not just about whether you do your job. If you just want the job, then you do your job and go home and nobody is gonna bother you. If you want to excel and you want to go into upper leadership and you are now a representation in the face of the company, guess what? People have to like you. And so it's not their job to like you, it's your job to make yourself more accessible and your job to make yourself valued in the face of the people that you have to lead. That's called leadership.
True.
You're not wrong, but what I'm saying is that sometimes as Black women, that's a little bit harder to do.
It's not.
Let me go back. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
It's not. No. Hold on. It's not. Guess what? There are plenty of women that I know that are likable people. People don't hate them. They're not problematic. They're always seeking them out as project managers in order to do certain jobs.
Correct.
They get exceptional reviews. They level up in corporate America. They're a part of fraternities and sororities.
Black woman, I need you to come to the front. I have a question.
And they do great things all the time. And guess what? They're Black women. And they don't have problems. They don't have issues with their personality. They don't have to go in and make things difficult. They are very much exceptional. They are very high in whatever their respective careers are. They network effectively. People like them and men love them. Yo, hold on. It's so funny to me how women who have the ultimate trump card in life, you guys literally have privilege in corporate America. All you got to do is be pretty, smile, do your job, and be likable. For some reason, y'all fuck that up too. How?
Get them.
I'm trying to tell.
Listen, men love promoting women that look good, take care of themselves, smell exceptional, and get along with people. It's not difficult. You guys get front of the line. You get to take care of things. You get the first right of refusal, all of that. We have, and y'all got laws. Well, y'all previously had laws that promoted, that encourage promotion and all of this stuff. How do you fuck that up? How do you make it so difficult? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because y'all gossip, y'all ugly, y'all negative, y'all always disrespectful to people. You expect for people to tiptoe around you, and
not happy.
And people are tired, especially white people, Indian people, Asian people. They're tired of looking at you coming in, look like who the fuck did it and why. You show up late every day. You always running your mouth. And you never really actually add any value to the organization. And when you don't get a promotion, it's everybody else's fault except for yours. People are tired of listening to Black women complain about their plight in life. You complain about your husbands. You complain about your kids. You complain about your job. You complain about the fucking color of the street.
You planted a lot of words right
No. Y'all just come. I don't know if y'all are ever happy.
Well, let you know.
They don't even like each other. They don't even like each other. I've never seen a group of Black women go on a trip together and come back, and all of them are still the same towards each other when they get back.
Don't get trapped into that statement, y'all.
Y'all don't like each other.
Okay.
Did you know that lesbians, Black lesbians specifically,
have the highest?
No. We're not just talking about lesbians. Black lesbians are the worst of the worst.
You know why?
They hate each other. They get broken up and divorced more than anybody.
Yes, answer.
That's crazy. How do y'all have worse divorce rates than regular lesbians?
Because lesbians ain't supposed to be bumping coochies anyway.
Why are the other lesbians doing better than the Black lesbians?
No, they not. They into some
yes,
weird. They're into some weird shit.
No, they don't. They just.
So I want to talk about why.
Well, we can tell who's gay on the video. Exhibit A on the top, right next to Anton. You see when the one girl said y'all ain't supposed to be bumping coochies, then the girl with the baseball hat. I'm gonna bring that beat back. But look at the girl with the baseball cap. You see, she dropped her baseball cap when the old girl said, well, women ain't supposed to be bumping coochies anyway. All her gayness came out. The one next to her.
Coochies anyway.
Why are the other lesbians doing better than the Black lesbians?
She dropped her head.
Not. They into some
yes,
weird. They're into some weird shit.
No, they don't. They just.
I want to talk about why.
They worse than the men.
Them ladies be together. Why they old?
They're worse than the men, but they bump coochies quietly, and then they keep it moving. Y'all be fighting with each other. When I see white lesbians, they just all look like Rosie O'Donnell.
Because they are smart enough to beat they bitch.
When I see Black lesbians, one of them want to look like Future, the other one want to look like
Manny.
I don't know. Ellen was beating out her wife.
And so now, you know what I'm saying? I seen two lesbians arguing outside of a new spot that opened up in the city the other day. I said, what is wrong with them? Why are they so aggressive towards each other? What is wrong? Have y'all ever prayed? Have y'all ever talked to God and said to yourself, no, think about it for a second. Have y'all ever talked to God and said to myself, why did I come out of the womb angry? What is it about me that makes me a difficult? What is it about me that makes me crazy? Why do I put on so much perfume and accept and require everybody to suffer through it at the corporate workplace?
How we go from one place?
You are raised by a black woman. You are married to a black woman.
Why?
Well, they love using that one. Shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right. You were married to a black woman. Your mama's a black woman. What the hell does that have to do with the attitude of these women? Shout out to my man James Wingate III with the $2 love on the Cash App. Appreciate you, brother. Let's get back.
Why is your perception of black women so negative?
It's not negative.
I got
it's
negative
just facts.
Facts
are negative.
No.
Then that means if the facts are negative,
it's your turn.
No, come on, don't get trapped.
When I address the men and I call them Dusty and I say, hey man, get your money up, get your life together or whatever, they just take their L and they make the adjustment and they level up and they win in life. Whenever I address black women and I say, hey, listen, you're a little bit dusty and you've been sucking a little bit too much dick over the last 2 years, then they say, oh my God, you hate black women. How do I hate you when I'm listen? If I hated you, I wouldn't tell you that you sucking too much dick. I would just join the line. But I don't join the line. What I do is I say, hey, black woman, stop, get up off your knees. They a little too ashy.
Hey, black
and
woman,
stop letting people use you as a rag. I'm holding you accountable because I want you to do better, not because I want to see you on your knees. I want to see you on your feet.
I'm gonna tell you, if you have to hold a black woman accountable, you're always gonna fail. That's something that someone has to pick up on. And I don't know how we go from workplace etiquette to bulldagging, hunching. I don't know why we.
I'm addressing it across all. Listen.
We were talking about how black women have to deal with, what do they call it, white fragility. So to Jess's and Miss Deja's point, the white woman I was talking about went and told everybody that she was trying to fight her. She called her a B word. And it's like you had to add that stuff on because you knew if you went and told HR, well, I said, did she want a fucking or a freaking gold star? And she turned around and said, she didn't want shit from me. HR is gonna hold her accountable and your ass accountable.
Have y'all think about it like this? This is the question. No. Think about it like this, Daylon. Let me help you.
Okay.
When you think about how you speak and how you act, right?
Yeah. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Could you live with another you?
Absolutely.
No. Think about it before you answer.
Okay.
Yes.
From personality and how I carry myself.
Live, work, and play with another, with you, a duplicate of you, and say, I had to work with this person every single day for the rest of my life.
Absolutely, because I'm easy to work with. I'm about
shit.
Well, why don't you let people tell you what it is before
because I'm not gonna let y'all lie to me tonight.
I don't need to lie about my professional work history. That's one of the main. This is why black women thrive because they know how to.
What happens when you call you a stupid bitch with a dog?
Well, that's the thing. I would never call you. First of all, we're not talking about our dogs. We're not talking about our men.
You just said it to me. Because see, the thing about you, think about it. The thing about you is that you know what you thinking about you. Because you the one that be thinking it. So just because you don't say it, don't mean that you're not thinking it. So when you realize that the other you is looking at you like a fucking bitch and saying yo dumbass. How are you gonna react?
You know I want, girl.
How are you gonna react to you?
Well, I wouldn't say, well, Daylon, you're being a bitch. I'd be like, well, bitch, I'm not being a bitch. I'm being a cunt, like every day. So let's just do this work, get it done, and then we can go home early.
And you think
that's okay to you.
And you think that makes sense in society today.
You said for myself.
And you can't understand why when y'all go into a restaurant, all of the servers say, oh shit.
Well, absolutely not, because the black women you're talking about are the ones that have not learned how to conduct themselves appropriately.
And you don't fit that stereotype, right?
No, I don't. And you know what, Anton, I think The truth and reality in which I'm displaying now contradicts the lies you try to purport about me. I'm gonna say that again. How I really am contradicts what you believe about me. Like you think I'm this ghetto.
I'm not talking about you.
You see how women, when they get caught, sometimes they try to pretend to be more articulate and eloquent. When you can see them acting, you can see that once those cameras go off, she's gonna turn back into Aisha, LaQuisha, LaQuanda, and them. She's not even a good actress trying to pretend like she's feminine.
I'm talking about a reflection of what. Listen. When I'm on my way into Delta and I drive by the Spirit line, right, and I see all of my queens.
I like Spirit.
Nothing wrong with Spirit. I heard that they got great awards. And I see all of my queens.
Nobody ever died on Spirit, but these other
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Spirit. I have no problems with you. Spirit, if you sponsor a show, make sure you get in touch with me. When I'm driving by Delta and I go by that other terminal, because you got to go past the other terminal to get to the Delta terminal over here at DTW. And I look over and I see that they got their pillows. A lot of their pillows be for their knees because they about to go get their BBLs and stuff like that, right?
Oh my God.
I see him talking to the gate agent, and it's always this. Because I can't hear him. I got my window rolled up. And the gate agent is sitting there like, oh shit. And they trying to stuff y'all fucking bag in because you're trying to get the fees taken off and all of that shit, right? Do you realize that this is not a stereotype, that this is exactly who y'all are?
It's not everybody has a one side and another side. Every race, you have white people, rednecks, black people, niggers, or niggas. You have Indians and dirty people because it stank over there. Like every race has its
races you are?
A and B. That wasn't racist. That was prejudice. But at the same time, we have to acknowledge that because I'm being prejudiced or racist to my own people. Every time we defend the quality people that are facing the same result, you come bringing up Shaquitas and Shaquanas. Well, let's talk about the Lolas and the Qs and the Jesses and the Jaylens. Why don't we talk about
Jalen, they're not out in public displaying. If they are doing it, we don't see it on a regular basis.
You got trapped. He just diverted the conversation to.
I ain't got trapped. I'm a grown ass.
Here we go.
What is you talking about, girl?
Man, we wasn't talking.
Displaying. If they are doing it, we don't see it on a regular basis.
People, every time we defend the quality people that are facing the same
we saw
result,
that.
you come bringing up Shaquitas and Shaquanas. Well, let's talk about the Lolas and the Qs and the Jesses and the Jaylens. Why don't we talk about
Jalen, they're not out in public displaying. If they are doing it, we don't see it on a regular basis.
You got trapped. He just diverted the conversation to.
I ain't got trapped. I'm a grown ass woman. What is you talking about, girl?
Man, we wasn't talking about.
What I am saying is, right. It has nothing to do with that. We're talking about the majority and the loudest voices. Now, if you truly believe these things, get louder, shut them down, shame them. Like, make shaming great again. I should get a hat.
Yes, honey. Yes.
But is that what we were addressing, Nikki? Because I don't like
addressing a statement you made because you just been running your mouth. So I really wanted to address what you just said because it don't make sense.
You see how everything Anton just said, these women are literally performing what he said. They're being loud to each other, talking over each other, attitudes, bad mood. I'm a grown ass woman. Even though she was making a good point, you see how she presented it? I'm a grown ass woman. Bruh, this is what y'all did. Hey, this is y'all ladies. These are your queens with a K, with a KW. These are your queens with a KW.
Like, it just really don't make sense. I want you all to think logically.
Okay.
That's all I want. I love y'all. That's why I do what I do. That's literally why I just do the work I do in the community. That's why I do what I do. That's why I say what I say. Like, I love y'all, but y'all have got to stop. Like, y'all are literally, I'm finna hit my Jasmine Crockett. Y'all are literally damn mess.
Well, maybe that's why you carrying on the way you
say
are.
nothing about liking. I said I'm finna be Jasmine Crocker.
I wouldn't say nothing of the like.
Because I know you probably love her.
Why would I? Why would I love Embassy? Everyone on here knows that I'm a
act like her.
Supporter. I act like Jasmine.
So I act like
a ratchet hood booger that has no home training.
Well, I don't know if you act like a ratchet hood booger, but you are loud and you are the stereotype that we are talking about.
Green, you're the loudest one on the channel, and I don't think so.
Yeah, I am now.
You may
am now.
Personality, but then you're just as worse as you're purporting that I am. So I'm keeping my.
But I have not purported to be better.
Well, I don't even.
That's the difference.
This is too much fun.
You want to be heard, unlike what you're doing right now. You don't need to like what I'm saying. Well,
it's not the point of what I'm saying. Okay, you know what? There you go. Leave them over. Reprobate. Right. Okay.
Anyway, we were originally talking about how Black women who don't deserve it, who don't ask for certain treatment in the workplace, how they receive certain things with white fragility. And all I was pointing out is that white women can manipulate situations to have people on their side. Now, of course, this is not this big major thing that's happening left and right. I think why we bring it up is because there should be no room and no place for anybody to weaponize their ethnicity or their race to see an outcome or to get someone reprimanded or to apply corrective action.
Okay, we got you. There's going to be a group of women that hear this that are Black women, and they're not going to be offended. And the reason that they're not going to be offended is because they don't have the same experiences as you.
It doesn't apply to them.
They not going. If you say, "Yo, all men are broke" or "all Black men are broke," I'm not going to be offended because I don't fit that stereotype. And I don't fit that narrative. And so, you know, for all of the women that are watching this that are offended, it's probably because it's something that I said that actually hit you, and it's some truth to it. And so, again, I think that people are tired. They no longer going to tolerate the bullshit. And it's over. And at some point, y'all got to stop. The reason that they created that statue in New York and that lady had her hand on her hip like this is because that's the way that the world sees y'all. I'm not just talking about in the United States of America. That's the way the world sees you guys. And she was sitting up there with her hand on her hip like this. That's the way that the world sees you guys. And if you want to change the narrative or the perspective, then you have to do the self-work. It's not everybody else. It's you. Mm-hmm. You are the problem. You are the problem. The reason why a lot of guys are saying, look, if y'all were so awesome and y'all were so great as human beings, you wouldn't have men saying, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and not date this woman. The reason that y'all have problems dating is because, or the reason that y'all have problems getting husbands, or the reasons that y'all have problems at work, or the reasons ain't nobody racist against you. Don't nobody care about you. They just know what to expect when you get there.
All right, we're gonna end it right there. With that one, Anton made some great points, and the ladies gave an example of exactly what he was talking about. They literally walked into it. And so at the end of the day, as I was ranting, a lot of us are we're tired of it, man. We're tired of defending it. We're tired of, and they'll always, now mind you, we know that if we check the cell phones of all those ladies, every one of them probably got 2 to 3 simps in their DMs that co-sign that behavior. That's what's keeping it alive. I kid you not. It's not the fact that these women are acting this way in public. The problem is that a lot of simps are allowing them or co-signing, let me put it like this, not necessarily allow, but co-signing that behavior in private. They are comfortable with that simp behavior. They can be sassy with it. They can see a true Black man. We ain't putting up with that. We out. We have no problem with saying I'm gone. Even the Bible says it's better to live on a roof eating soup, and I'm paraphrasing, than live in a mansion with a nagging wife. or a woman with an attitude. Even the Bible says it's better. If God says, come on, if God acknowledges that these type of women exist, God acknowledged it. Forget what Anton is talking about. God said it 3 times in the book of Proverbs. He tells men it is better to leave an unruly woman, even if you are living in a mansion. Proverbs 31, in the first 4 verses, he lets you know the kings, he's a future king in Proverbs 31. The first 9 to 10 verses is the queen preparing the king of the future. So she's giving her son advice. He's a prince at this time period. One of the first bits of advice he tells her, do not get with an unruly woman. They have a history of destroying kings. Not soldiers, not your enemy, not your side chick, not your homeboys. Your woman, when her mouth and her attitude and her behavior is unruly, it could bring down kings. It has brought down kings. Book of Proverbs, chapter 31, within the first few verses. So when all these chicks talking about, I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. No, you're talking about Proverbs like chap verse 9 to 31. But the first 9 and 10 verses is the queen warning her son, the prince, do not mess with these type. If God is telling you that these type of women exist back then, why do they want to look at us like we crazy when we see these type of women exist today? Why? It's easy to sit back and pretend. Then you saw how the one girl tried her best to get soft. Yes, I'm listening to you. Girl, come on, little mama. You were the one that had the biggest mouth the whole time. Now you want to pretend like you soft life. Proverbs 21:9 says, better to live in the corner of a roof than to share a home with a nagging wife. This ain't what we saying. God's saying this. There are nagging wives that exist. There are dudes with nagging women that exist. King Solomon, when he wrote the book, said, you know what? Let me not forget to put off in here. I put in wisdom in this book. Okay, let me put wisdom. I also talked about understanding this book and put understanding. I also talked about dealing with fools. So I'm the fools. Okay, there we go. And I also put in the book of Proverbs dealing with these nagging wives. If any man understood, we talking about a man that got 300 wives, 700 concubines. If any man that could tell us that women can be naggy if you got the wrong one, it's King Solomon. 300 wives? How much more experience do you need? And these women will swear up and down that they no, society pressures us into being like this. And then these simps go on TikTok. Yes, black men, you need to get it together because the black queen is going through so much pressures. What? Everybody on this planet got pressures. If you're still on this planet, you're a kid, you got pressures. You're a teenager, you got pressures. Adults, we got pressures. What special pressures that black women got that ain't nobody else going through? Everybody got their own form of pressures. Ecclesiastes says, my brother Meek, 7:28, which yet my soul seeketh, but finds not. One man among 1,000 has found. One man among 1,000 I have found. But a woman among all those, I ain't found her yet. I ain't found her yet. Book of Ecclesiastes. I'm just putting it out there. That's what God said. Mello says this. He said, that's why they always go to, yep, that's preach, brother. That's why they always go to the same countries, Jamaica, Mexico, Thailand, because those countries don't hold black women accountable. They'll be in prison in the Middle East or Korea. That is so true. He said even the Apocrypha books has more on women. Man, listen. And realize, guys, we're not talking anti-black women or anti-woman over here. We're just saying, like Anton said, he said, these are just facts. Just facts. I like what he said about black men. He said, I can talk to men, not just black men, but just talk to men in general. And men could take what I say and kind of, okay, let me learn from that. Kevin Samuels used to say the same thing. Men could take what I say, no matter how harsh it is, and learn from it. Women, they always got to put emotion into it. Ecclesiastes 25:6 says this. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to, come on now. I would rather live, hang out with, be partners with, stuck in a cage with a lion and a dragon than to keep a house with a wicked woman. Just in case you guys didn't know what the term wicked means, and I know a lot of you do, the word wicked means like a wicker chair or wicker basket. It means to take something good and twist something bad around it. That's why God says, I don't like wicked people, because they really are good people, but they keep letting badness corrupt that good side of them. That's what wicked means. It means to take something good or take something opposite and twist it around each other. So whenever you see God say that's a wicked woman, it means that she's a good woman in some aspects, but she keeps on allowing something else bad to twist around her. And that's why you see with a wicker chair, what is a wicker chair? It's braided, it's twisted, or wicker basket or a wicker hat is braided together, it's twisted around. That's where the word wicked comes from. It means to braid something together or tie something together. One thing is good, one thing is bad, and the bad part corrupts the good thing. You say, then to keep a house with a wicked woman. She seems like she's a catch, but she is tearing up your life. But y'all keep it strong. Y'all keep it strong on that side. Because as for me, no. I'd rather live that cameo single life before I go through them headaches. That's serious. Shout out to all you guys. I'm about to let you guys go for the evening. Once again, tomorrow we're going to be doing a recap on the Diddy. Take that. We're going to do a recap on the first week of the Diddy trials and how we as men that travel need to make sure that we remain careful, because we can laugh at our brother Diddy right now just because he he didn't be careful. He let things just get overboard. And so it is with some of us. Sometimes we get caught up because we let things get overboard. So shout out to all you guys. Let's do the outro. Shout out to all you sponsors of the nights with the super chats, as well as the $2 Cash App love. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Let's do these videos. Let's see. Let us see. Let's start here.
Excellent. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, then you bugging. Damn fat, you know I'ma hug it. Lows by the truck. Up the budget, cashing it in, damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know I overdoes it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it. Her name ain't Mega, but yeah, she a stallion. The way that we dressin' ran out of Italian. New chain bustin', peep the medallion. Pour your own troubles out by the gallon. Her name ain't Lotta, but she from the south. Her name ain't Ruby, she got a big mouth. Putting it in, she staking it out. Putting it in, she staking it out. She like salsa, one in a hole, just like a golfer. If you ain't leeching, what can you offer? Ain't got it, they just be talking. Ain't got it, they just be talking. They gon' tell you what you wanna hear. Yeah, put you in a nice pair. Best if you don't listen.
All this shit from me, I'm making her wet. It's double line, they know we the set. They know we up next, that's why they upset. Diamonds on me, and you know it's baguettes. Falling so hot, man, I need me a rap. If you ain't on time, then you can't let. Can't live in the past, ain't got no regrets. Ain't looking for love, just want me. Like it or love it, still gotta respect it. How you in first, but you coming in second. They watching your next, so you gotta protect it. Running it up and we breaking the records. You gave us your last, you should've just kept it. Eyes on me as soon as I step in. The eye on me, you know what I'm repping. It's eyes, so yeah, you know what we dressing. Our blessings is coming, they know that we destined. Like it or love it, they know how we coming. Just send us the budget, send us the budget. She wanna second, my hands on her weed. She tell me don't touch it. What you doing? We bringing them vibes, they know we don't force it. Tell them don't rush us. Don't rush us at all. Hate us or love us, it really don't matter. Ain't holding no grudges.
Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, then you bugging. Damn fat, you know I'ma hug it. Lows by the truck, up the budget, cashing it in. Damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know I overdoes it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it.
She want me to touch it, I'm making her cream. Like she a Russian, she for the team. She bring her cousins, I'm bringing my brothers. Now it's the scene and we all for bean.
Like it or love it, I had you just dub it. Ain't no in between, no in between. She for the streets, feeling so geek. She for the streets, feeling so geek.
Like it or love it, they know how we coming. Just send
Baby, tan lejos y tan cerca, como enero y diciembre. Es que parcha teniendo la misma mente. Tu bebé ponte bien suelta, que sé cómo tú te sientes. Con las ganas de ser mala y decente. En la madrugada te encanta, cuando el bebé tuyo a ti te canta. En la madrugada te encanta, eres exótica como Fanta. En la madrugada, tú conmigo baby toda la noche. Sé que estás traga, yo también espero que se note. Yeah, baby, presiento que tú eres lo llamado felicidad. Que hasta la cama la ponemos a temblar. Tus padres hablan, pero no saben nada más. Lo que tú sientes conmigo, la adrenalina baby dándote casico. Yeah, y pues baby pa' que sigo. Si no escuchan lo que digo, es de nosotros saber cómo va mi amor. Tocándonos y sernos de la madrugada. Te encanta cuando el bebé tuyo a ti te canta. En la madrugada te encanta, eres exótica como Fanta. En la madrugada, tú conmigo baby toda la noche. Sé que estás traga, yo también espero que se note. Yeah. Y espero que se note. Vale mucho más que los lingotes. Somos la bichote y el bichote. Tu reggaetón puro, perreamos duro y down. Se nota que estoy trancado. Lo vi venir, por y más o menos a las 12. Hay que vivir, hay que sentir, que tú me revives con tu roce. Yeah, baby, cada noche, yeah, al amanecer. Yeah, baby, cada noche, baby, tan lejos y tan cerca, como enero y diciembre. Es que parcha teniendo la misma mente. Tu bebé ponte bien suelta, que sé cómo tú te sientes. Con las las ganas de ser mala y decente.